Hey guys, what is going on? It's Obadiah, and today we are back for another episode of Music Girl Hideout, the show where we hang out with local artists, entertainers, musicians, have a drink in Waylon Jennings' basement studio, and talk about stuff. Today's going to be a little bit different. I'll let Ryan explain that because it's mainly his thing, and also I'll leave it to Ryan to introduce our first guest.
First guest? What?
What?
That wasn't even a planned, coordinated what? So tonight is a special night in favor of Christmas. Honor of Christmas.
Favor of
We're
Christmas.
in favor of Christmas. We're here to say
Favor and honor.
Don't do away with it. It's a good thing.
We like it.
We're in favor.
In favor.
We're extra Christmassy. We got red and green all over the walls.
Fancy.
And we're
There's a little
actually
tiny tree too, a little red tree. I don't know if you can barely tell. It's a little blurry in the back.
I even wore gray.
Wow, so Christmassy.
That's why we shined red and green lights on you to give you a little festivity.
I understand.
So tonight we're actually here to talk about and promote a charity event, and so myself, along with 12 artists this month, created a Christmas charity album. So it's an album full of Christmas songs, and we are giving all of any money it makes from streaming and whatever to buy toys for kids affected by Hurricane Michael. And we're also raising money on PayPal. And so we're just the last 2 days here. We're trying to buy a bunch of kids presents. And so tonight on the podcast, we're having several different people who were involved with making that CD. And the first guest is Roger Jaeger.
Who y'all know. But for those of you who don't know.
We've met before.
Roger Jaeger
right.
is a Nashville-based artist. He is a singer-songwriter. He plays pop rock-oriented music.
Yes.
It's kind of a diverse collection of songs, I would say.
Yeah.
And his claim to fame is that he plays the sitar and adds it into his pop rock music.
That's what
Can
I
we
do.
call him friend of the show?
I think we
I think
can.
that's a thing you should be able to say.
What is that?
Friend of the show, Roger Jaeger.
Is friend of the show, is that like a step above guest of the show?
Yeah, it means you've been here multiple times. We like you. People know you.
Nice.
It's
friend
like
of the
being
show.
Twitter verified or something, or
Exactly like
Instagram
that.
verified.
Get
You get a little
check
blue
mark.
Check mark.
We'll make a
We'll
check
make
mark
it.
that you can add to your Instagram.
Get a check mark
Well,
emoji.
moving on up in the world. I like it.
And
And
Roger,
as always,
typically our guest gets to introduce the drink, but tonight is different
Why?
because we picked the drink.
yeah, normally we have the guest pick the drink and the guest introduces the drink.
Right.
We picked it. Why? I guess because we have multiple guests. We didn't really think
Yeah.
about it. We're just like, man, let's drink some whiskey.
No,
tonight."
I thought about it. I was
Okay.
like, we're going to have a bunch of guests, so they shouldn't get to choose.
Yeah.
I'm not buying every
Buy like
person
6
different drinks. So tonight, we chose the drink, and
Yeah.
we chose Bourbon Old Fashions, starring
Hell yeah.
Bullet Bourbon
Starring.
and Jury's homemade created simple syrup.
from Sugar in the Raw.
It's
'Cause I'm a
natural,
fancy bitch.
organic,
Oh my gosh.
free range.
So you don't know what an old fashioned is?
Sugar.
This
the
is
wild.
from the wild, straight from the wild. I had a man pick it from me in Brazil, carried up here on his back. Is that where sugar grows? It grows in Brazil?
I mean, it grows in so many places.
Yeah, it's definitely Brazil. Brought it all the way up here.
Including but not limited to Brazil.
So if you've never had an old fashioned,
Yeah, you're going to teach us how to make it right.
super simple. You get some simple syrup.
Is there like a measurement here?
Yeah, that much.
2 spoons.
2 spoons.
2 spoons of simple syrup.
Plastic.
It looks so little, but I bet you. Yeah,
Make sure it's a plastic spoon. That's part of the recipe.
I'm gonna do 3 spoons just to be safe. I don't know how water or sugar it is. It's pretty thick.
Would you describe this as a Christmas old fashioned?
Yeah, it's the most Christmassy of all the old fashions. Yeah, I'll give you the simple syrup next so you can spoon it.
Roger,
now
do you
tastes-
want me to make yours or do you want to make your own?
I gave him a glass.
I got a glass here, so
Yeah, I have a
Here,
4th
okay,
glass.
It's
'cause we have
fun.
multiple
We're all
guests.
making our own.
I guess you just have to trust me to not
Okay.
spill this on
How
your
much?
thing.
How much bitters?
2 blah blah. No, don't tap. You bat bat.
I got to see you do it first. I don't want to mess
Like
this up.
this.
Oh wow. It was blah,
One,
blah.
2. Yeah, you spilled it everywhere though. What a monster.
Yeah, because you're shaking it.
Yeah, I didn't spill any though. I don't know if you noticed.
I don't have your skills.
Wait, what?
I do 2 dashes, like 2 bat bat. You know, but you can, and that works
And
too.
then how much? Do you put ice in next?
No, whiskey then.
Whiskey. How much
exactly,
whiskey?
Liz? Monster. However much whiskey you so desire. But remember, we're gonna add ice after, so I mean, traditionally a shot and a half, 2 ounces is like the norm.
How's that?
Not more than that. Don't be a bitch. That's probably good. That's a good one.
Okay. Ooh, a good one. I made a good one, everybody. Okay, now how much ice do I put in?
To the top.
To the top. This is serious.
Serious.
Normally you would use cubes. Right, but we have a bag of ice.
Yeah, because we are savages.
Now, a lot of people put in fruit into their old fashions. People do like a orange garnish or some orange zest, which is fine and delicious, but not traditional.
Yeah, this is a traditional.
This is traditional. Also, we just didn't
old-fashioned.
pick up fruit, or else we'd probably be doing it as well.
Kiwi. Passion fruit.
I don't know about that. Oh shit!
Blood orange.
Traditionally orange or I got a little full. Or some people do maraschino cherries, which is sweet, but that's definitely not an old fashioned.
I don't like it that way.
It's too sweet.
It makes it feel cheap to me.
Yeah, I could see that. Maraschino cheese are kind of trashy,
Yeah, a little bit.
kind of delicious.
I mean, they are tasty. I'll give you
Right,
that.
by himself. I
Yeah.
don't need to mix. I don't need to muddle in the bottom of my drink.
Right.
That's unnecessary. I filled mine way too full, and that's going to be an issue.
I learned from your mistake.
Yeah, you saw me do that. Ooh. But so Roger's here, and I know you guys know who he is. But for the people who don't know, how would you introduce yourself to the people of the internet?
Who are you?
Well,
yeah,
people of
What
the
a-
internet, I'm a guy. I'm a redheaded sitar playing singer-songwriter who, I don't know. I'm from Oklahoma. I moved to Nashville once, and then I moved to India, and then I moved to Oklahoma, and then I moved to Nashville. And by that circular reasoning, India's next again.
Wait, didn't you move to India, then Oklahoma, then Nashville?
Yeah.
but he started in Oklahoma,
So
Oklahoma, Nashville,
Oklahoma,
India,
Nashville,
India.
Oklahoma,
Nashville,
Nashville.
back to India.
Not yet.
I guess
Coming
India-
future
Not
Coming
2025.
soon. Yeah,
2025, sure.
it's on the calendar now. And you know, once it's on the calendar, it's never forgotten. So
Oh, yeah.
now, sorry, I'm a little sick. So if I cough aggressively into the microphone the whole night, I don't know.
That's why.
Just get over it. But so Roger did a song on the album. Which song did you do?
Joy
For the World?
to the world.
And we will post a link so you can listen to all the recorded songs. But since we actually have him here, we'll have him play it live. First thing you want to say about the thing? Or yes, you already explained what it was.
Yeah,
Hey, you want to say about the thing?
I have a story.
You have a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Story time.
Okay, give us your story.
Okay, so I did Joy to the World for this project, and what you don't know, Ryan, is that song has been brewing in me, and it was one of the first songs I ever played on sitar. In fact.
Really?
Because when I moved to India in 2005, I was there. I moved in September, and then I was there over the Christmas season, and I was asked by my friends to join them at this big event where they kind of like set up this deal where they were giving rice to these poor families that lived nearby, and they wanted to bring some entertainment. So they're like, hey, let's bring the American guy and have him play a Christmas song on the sitar. And so we can kind of meld our two worlds a little bit. I was like, play an American Christmas song on the sitar. And so I played Joy to the World because it was easy enough to play. And so it's a song that I have loved since then. And that led us to this day. 13 years later.
That reminds me of a
And
Brian.
here we are.
Reminds me of that Brian Regan joke where he was like, one thing led to another.
So, do you want to have him play the song now? Wait a bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's just jump straight in with the song. We even have a fancy camera number 2, so y'all can just see Roger close up. I'm gonna turn down the bit rate a little bit.
And in
I
person.
got boosted the bit rate a little too high there.
I did not bring my sitar today, so I'm sorry.
But you guys can see him play the sitar in the video, which I will post
Oh, yeah.
right now because I forgot to send you the link, Liz, for this one. Bah, there it is. But anyways, this is Joy to the World, originally written by Roger Jaeger. Is that right?
No.
Okay.
Unless there was someone else that had that name. 200 years ago. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. Let heaven and nature sing. Let heaven and nature sing. Let heaven and nature sing. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, in the wonders of his love. In the wonders of his love, in the wonders of his love, the wonders of his love, the wonders of his love.
Nice job.
Thank you. Is it weird that I never know what to do with my face at the end of a song?
No.
No,
Makes us
Don't know what
surprised
to
every
do.
time.
I just like kind of stare off.
that's standard.
So there you go.
Floppy Dongus says, great song.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Why are you looking at me like that? We're not off screen anymore. You can't just do that.
Yeah, just go.
Use your words.
So that was Joy to the World. I just realized normally when you're playing the song, I think, oh, this is what I'm going to ask as soon as the song's over. But I didn't. And so it was over. I was like, oh, I don't actually have an immediate thing to say. So I looked at you and you also didn't say something. And now we're talking about it.
I get it. You guys are really emotional and awestruck.
It got me right here.
Yeah.
And I
Right in the
understand.
place.
It happens, you know?
You just got us.
I got you.
Damn.
So you're welcome.
Thank you. Well, so we recorded that, what was it, like 2 weeks ago now?
On the 29th of November.
On the 29th of November.
No. Yes.
So we recorded that song, and you can check it out on YouTube. He's got the video. It was recorded right here, like essentially where we're standing.
In this room.
In the hideout?
Same
in this room. But it looks a lot nicer because we have a better camera than the
In
webcam.
the video, not now.
In
Yeah,
the
we're
video. So, but yeah, you can check that out on Roger's YouTube. And you can also listen to it right now on Spotify.
Yep.
Or SoundCloud. Do Spotify. Yeah, so
Spotify.
check the song out on Spotify.
So you can see
And-
all the songs of the whole album.
Did you post the link to the the fundraiser.
Yeah, Liz or Floppy, can one of you guys post the link to the first link I sent you? The one to the where people can donate if they want to donate to the children. Oh, and thank you, Floppy, for posting a link to the Spotify.
So for those who are like just joining, we're trying to raise money to buy presents for kids in Florida that were hit hard by Hurricane Michael, and essentially, like it hasn't been a big news story because unfortunately for the people in Florida, Hurricane Michael happened during the election cycle.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, there's a crazy hurricane, and then it was like, but next, Trump.
Yeah, and the election cycle trumps all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Yes.
It's so unfortunate that's actually his name.
Yeah.
I know.
He really has the Trump card.
He said the name.
So anyway, so there wasn't a lot of coverage about it, but myself and my manager, Leah, who's going to be on the show in a little while.
What? That was surprise guest number 2. You spoiled the surprise.
Surprise guest number 2.
Well, I'm surprised. But I won't be in a little bit when she comes on.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah, now you know. It's like you ruined Christmas.
I know. So our surprise guest, Leah, we're surprised to find out. Whoa, double surprise. We were surprised to find out that a lot of the families, as of Thanksgiving, were still homeless. Over 20,000 families were homeless because of the hurricane. And so a lot of people were having Thanksgiving in shelters and tents. Like a lot of people are living in tents on the street. So we thought we'd do something about that and put together this Christmas record. And so we got 12 different artists together. Roger's one of them, and he recorded Joy to the World for that. And so anyway, the most important thing you could do is to go to that link, and it's called A Santa Cause. Oh, Taro Miro says, such amazing puns. Yeah. Thank you. But you can follow that link. It's musicgrohideout.com/a- Anyway, you can...
The link's on the in the chat. You can click the
and
link.
by the time this gets on podcast
It'll be in the
form, I think
description.
this will be over, but...
Oh.
bit.ly/Santa Cause, all caps, if you're listening to this.
Right.
But
not to be mistaken for a punk rock Christmas.
correct. Not to be mistaken.
Because I've had
So-
2 people, when I tell them to search for it, they go, oh, punk rock Christmas? I'm like, no, not that.
No, not that one.
No. Roger would love to be punk rock, right? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you
I
just
couldn't
in
see
another
it.
life?
I couldn't see it at all.
Bring up it it brings up so many frustrating memories from high school playing with punk rock bands.
Yeah.
What would you play with the punk rock band?
Oi! Roger! You
No,
gonna
no.
play your sitar?
No, I just remember I would do these shows that were like just mishmashes of, it was like chaos night. So it was like metal band, punk rock band, Roger playing his acoustic guitar by himself. And so I just remember one night, this
Is that what
guy,
it said on the flyer?
Yeah, I hope that's exactly what it said. By himself.
Roger
Sad
Jaeger.
face.
acoustic rock. That's what it was. But I remember we played a show at a church one night, and this guy, I don't remember if he was playing bass or guitar, but he got done, and his fingers were bleeding, like there was blood everywhere. And he's like, "Yeah, man, it's not a real show unless I'm bleeding." It's like, who are you people? I don't get it.
You know, I once played in a
Weird people
recording
with your
session.
pink hair and bloody fingers.
Well, I once
No offense, I love you guys.
I cut myself
a friend
playing guitar.
cut my hand, like cut my finger, like he cut
Like purposefully?
on accident. He cut, if you can see, about this much of my thumb almost off. My thumb was hanging by a thread.
How? How did that
Just the
come to
tip of my
me?
thumb. With a pair of scissors. I was holding
How is
something
that
and he was cutting it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst thing.
So you know when you like hold a thing for a friend and they're gonna cut it? That.
Sure, all the time, every day.
But then he cut my finger.
What
So
a dick.
I had to go to the ER and they had to sew my thumb back on. Just the tip. Just a little bit. Okay.
Just
it's not
the
the
tip.
whole thumb. Just the tip. And so anyway, I had sutures, as they say. And the next day we had to go record in the studio. And we were like a pop punk band. Yeah. And as I was playing drums, I started
Bleeding
to
all over the
bleed
drums.
out of my stitches.
So
Yeah.
hardcore.
It felt very hardcore. I was like, I'm a man. Even though my fucking thumb was cut off last night, I will still play this session.
Oh, God.
And they were like dope. They're dope drums to this day. To this day, they're dope drums. So anyway, I'm with them. I'm just with the punks. I get it. You got to bleed.
Yeah.
Speaking of, are you guys bleeding right now? Because we could make that happen. Shatter one of these glasses and just...
That seems counterproductive to life.
Yeah, but not the punk rock aesthetic.
Yeah, but we're in like a Christmassy room. I don't think punk rock really
It's true.
fits our current
Our current...
vibe.
Well, in either case...
Plus, we don't want to bring back flashbacks.
So what Rabbit Trails to this was just to say, if you check out that we have a PayPal money pool set up, if you'd like to buy a gift for a kid, we're sending our first like bigger donation tomorrow. So you have till midnight, aka in Central Time Zone, 5 hours from now, to put money into that, and we're sending a big donation tomorrow. So $10, $5, $20. $100, whatever you want.
$1,000.
You know, a toy's like
$27,000.
$10 ish, right? 10 to $20
$50,000
probably.
Yeah,
So
I have no idea.
You know, if you want-
Yeah,
75. Drop
$75,000.
Yeah, exactly. Drop $100,000 in there, or
$1 million.
$10. Buy a kid a toy. Have a Merry Christmas. It's season for giving. You know what I'm saying?
Jeep Girl says, "Is that what Bleed American was about?"
Yes.
Punk rock.
Jeep Girl.
Yeah, Jeep Girl. That's Leah.
I know.
Okay, in case you weren't aware.
I know, because I know Leah is Jeep Girl on her blog. That's how I knew.
Oh. Well, Jeep Girl's going to be here in a minute.
A little while. We got some time.
Cool.
And I'm not going to be surprised.
Because Ryan ruins everything. But also, you can listen to the whole album as well. It's all up there. Donations only. Check it out. It's good stuff. And a lot of the people, I would say half the people on the album were guests on the show. You got Ryan Steele.
A lot of the
friend
people,
of the show, Ryan Steele. He was on more than once.
We do have a lot of show friends on the...
He was our first episode ever.
Are you telling me there's other show friends?
Well, he's the only one who's been on twice besides you. So, 2.
We have...
He was episode 1, you were episode 2.
Will Pellerin is on.
Hashtag Ryan ruins everything. Thanks, Liz. Let's make that a thing. You love
Ryan
this shit.
enables this show to exist. So we have Will Pellerin, who was on the show.
That was last episode? No, that
he
was Joel Adam Russell.
multiple episodes ago.
Yeah.
But Will Pellerin, we have who else was on this show? Roger,
Ryan
of
Steele,
course. Carmen
Roger,
Brandy.
Carmen Brandy.
Has Judd been on the show?
No,
No.
he is not.
Simple Truths.
The Simple Truths.
half of Simple
So
Truths.
Jake Anderson
Jake,
was
yeah.
in our 3rd episode. He's in a band called The Simple Truths. They have a song on this. Matt McAndrew, who was on the show,
Matt.
has a song on here. Ryan Steele, of course. That's the only show people. But anyway, yeah, a bunch of people have been on the show, have songs on
So
this.
if you're a fan of the show, which I know you are, because you're watching it right
you're
now.
here.
Yeah.
then you should go. Yeah, absolutely, you should go check it out. bit.ly/Santa Cause all caps will take you to our landing page, or you can just go on Spotify and look up A Santa Cause. A Santa Cause.
Also, Floppy posted a
songs.
link to both Spotify and
and
thing. So.
Awesome.
the internet is
And the
great.
internet. The internet's
Cool.
a whole thing.
Well, anyway,
Yeah. Well, since we have you here, Roger, what else you got going on? I know you've been on tour a lot. You've been doing a lot of things.
Man.
What are those? Update the internet.
All right. So I just released a record a little over a month ago, which Ryan was kind of involved with.
kind of.
So that's out. I just put out another music video like a couple weeks ago called "Fall Off the Earth." The record's also called "Fall Off the Earth."
You think?
Yes, I've been touring a lot. I was out of town a lot this year. I think I was out of Nashville for like at least a third.
A third
A third.
of the year?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
between a third and a half, somewhere in between. So my latest run, I ran up to Virginia. I played at James Madison University, and then I did a house show in North Carolina, And then I did a house show in Auburn, Alabama that nobody showed up to.
Oh no!
And then a couple shows in Florida, and then I was way down in the Florida Keys, and then
In the Florida Keys.
So I don't know. It was weird. It was fun.
There's a place, Kokomo.
Isn't Kokomo in Indiana?
Off the Florida Keys. It's in the song, bro.
Oh. Well, there's a Kokomo, Indiana.
What? I hate little states in America, like unimportant states.
No, seriously.
That take names like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Like Paris,
north
Tennessee.
it's just a little bit north of Indianapolis, Kokomo. And so when I saw it, because I drove through it. I played in Michigan a couple times this last year, and I drove through Kokomo, and I was like, is this the place? Way down in Kokomo.
Down in Kokomo. If you drive down from Michigan to there, it's way down there.
It's down about small town Indiana.
As seen from Canada.
It's like if you drive through Arkansas, there's Texarkana.
Yeah,
which
I
you're
played
like,
there one time.
Texarkana?
They just
I
put
played there
Texas
one
before
time.
their name and added Canna. Weird. But there's more. There's more places there. Like I forget what they all are. I swear there's other states
There's
they
like
stole.
6 Hollywoods.
Texarkana.
Yeah, every other one's a fake.
There's Lake Texoma.
Is that in Arkansas?
No, it's
Texoma.
on the border of, it's in between Oklahoma and Texas. I used to go to church camp there in the summers.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's on the border. I get why they would choose both names, but I'm saying you're in like the middle of Arkansas, and they're like, "Welcome to Texarkana." There's more. I can't remember what they are right now, but when you're in drive through Arkansas to Texas, there will be several cities that are a different city plus Arkansas mixed into the name.
Really?
And you're like, seriously, guys.
But to be fair, who cares about Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Does anybody
There's
even live there?
Yeah.
I've never been there.
It's
Is it
very
a big state? I literally couldn't even point. I couldn't even point
you
out on a
have
map.
been there.
There's some great
have I
stuff
driven
in
through it
Arkansas.
on the way
When we
here?
moved here, you drove through Arkansas.
I
Remember when we
couldn't
went to
even
the
point
Waffle House? Remember the estate where the whole time we thought we were going to die and by ice?
Yeah.
We're driving over black
That was
ice all
terrifying.
night. Yeah, the scariest night of our lives. 1 year ago, basically. Almost to the day.
Exactly 1 year ago.
Yeah. When we moved here, we drove through Arkansas, and it was like crazy ice on the road.
Jeep Girl says it's the border of Texas and Arkansas.
Texarkana?
Yeah. Yeah, because
Which makes a little bit of
one
sense.
side of it is Texas, the other side of it is Arkansas.
Oh.
Well, that
that's
makes
why it's
sense.
called-
Is it really? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it really
I feel like it took me a while to get to
I have a
Texas.
story about Texarkana.
Oh, yeah. Really?
go back.
What a... All right. So
If that's true, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Well, so I randomly booked a show there back in like 2009. I don't even remember how, but somehow I did. So I played there, and then the next night I played in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and somehow I got like deathly sick the day of the show.
Ooh.
And so I woke up that morning and was like, I have to play a show tonight. And
You woke up and you were Batman?
yeah, I was. So I went and I tuned my guitar down like 3 steps or something, and I tried to play it, and it was terrible. And I had the worst headache the whole time. And because it's a town that seems like nothing's going on in, so like there were like 100, maybe 200 people in this club
Holy crap.
watching me. And I
Batmaning
said,
through it? Or
yeah.
what?
But I said, like, I felt so terrible. I said the worst thing from the stage. I was like,
No.
if I ever play here again. and
Was somebody like, you won't? Way from the back.
I know, I think they just kind of did the southern Midwestern thing. I'm like, that jerk. Nobody said anything, They internalized it, and then
Wait, why would they be upset?
because
Because he sounded like Batman and then said he's
was like-
never coming back.
I was like, if I ever play here again,
Right.
then what does that say to people? It says you don't really want to play. And
Right.
as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, crap. And then I haven't played in Texarkana since.
You really should.
I probably should.
You owe
I probably-
it to Texarkana
I owe
to play a show.
a show.
Okay, according to the map, and I didn't realize
The
this,
Geography Podcast.
Texarkana is on the border of Texas and Arkansas, so that makes perfect sense, and I rescind my previous comments. However, the reason I've always thought it was weird is because before you get to Texarkana, if you're coming from Nashville, To the
whichever
east
one is.
is Arkadelphia.
Oh,
Now,
that's it. Yes.
Does that remind you of another city's name?
I don't know what you could be talking about, Ryan. Arkadelphia is completely original.
Arkadelphia, the city of brotherly love.
Like someone came up with that and like pitched that to like the town naming committee, and they were like, "Fucking genius!"
Yeah, they were like, Philadelphia, that has so much rich American
So
history.
many tourists go to Philadelphia, they might accidentally come here instead.
But Arkansas is kind of the state people always say when they're talking about like Hicks
Places no one cares about.
or like
Arkansas.
You know what? So I grew up.
it already. By the way, sorry, it already has the name Kansas in it. It is already a
Copy of another place.
Yeah, they were like, y'all got Kansas, but guess what? We got our Kansas. Welcome to Arkansas. Then they got Arkadelphia. You got your Philadelphia. We got Arkadelphia.
Oh man.
And then Arcana. Texarkana?
Texarkana.
Yeah. Anyway.
Arkansas is all right, guys. It's all right.
I don't know,
You only
man.
say that because you owe them.
I don't think
I don't
you
know
do
them
think
anything.
that because I feel like everyone in like Oklahoma and Missouri has like a thing against Arkansas.
Well, he's from Oklahoma.
Yeah. But okay, so I grew up. So Tulsa is in the northeast corner of Oklahoma.
Which is
where I
in
grew
the
up.
which is in the middle of America.
So I'm in like an hour and a half from Kansas. I'm an hour and a half from Arkansas. I'm an hour and a half from Missouri. But so one of my favorite places is Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's awesome. University of Arkansas. Just beautiful country. And actually the Ozarks are really beautiful too. There's another spot, like some of the resort towns are
Is that where
amazing.
the Ozarks
Eureka
are?
Springs. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the Ozarks are in Arkansas.
I didn't know that.
Before
Missouri,
I moved
right?
to Nashville.
massive.
Yeah, they're also in Missouri. Before I moved to Nashville, I went and spent a little bit of time in a cabin in the Ozarks in Arkansas.
How was it?
Damn.
It was, you know what? It was so rustic. It was in January.
Mm.
It was cold as balls, and there's no heating in the cabin, and I had to keep the fire going.
Were you
In the
chopping
middle of
wood?
the night. I didn't have to chop the wood, but I had to keep the fire going. And so it was sort of like this manly experience.
They had to go and wrestle a bear.
The fire went out in the middle of the night, and I felt.
Does that mean you
like I
failed at being a man in the cabin?
failed it? But I was only there for one night, so
And you had one job.
I had one job. I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's funny. The
But the parts of Arkansas are incredible,
yeah,
beautiful. Yeah.
I've heard the Ozarks are like a mix between like a bunch of tourists there to go hang out at the wannabe beach.
Yeah.
And then like the hickest people you could ever meet. Like that's the mix.
Yeah, there's definitely that. That's true.
I've never been there. I'm not
true.
judging him for being hicks.
Yeah.
I'm just stating a fact.
Sure. But I don't know. I mean, I've been to Little Rock a few times. Like Little Rock is cool.
Okay.
Fayetteville's awesome. I think it's cooler than Little Rock. And I don't know. I don't know about Eastern Arkansas. I can't say much about it because I haven't really spent time there. I've just driven through it. But
This is a weird train we've taken.
Yeah. This is the Arkansas
but-
podcast.
I guess
Arkansas.
Can we talk about a
Arkansas.
cooler state?
literally any of them. Sorry,
How about
Arkansas.
Florida, a state that was ravaged by Hurricane Michael? Just
You know
2
what's
months ago?
crazy? So I take Lyft a lot, or did take Lyft a lot until I got a new car recently. Yeah.
Me too.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What'd you do with your other car?
I still got it. I
still
two
have that one
cars
too?
right now. I'm a rich man.
Wait, what? You have
What
two
kind of car
cars?
did you get?
You got a new car?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me? Isn't that something you're supposed to text all your friends? Got a new car. FYI, I got a
Yeah.
new car.
Well, every time I text you, I'm like, Ryan, you want to hang out? You're like, sorry, working on this Christmas CD. Can't
I
hang
know,
out, bro.
This Christmas CD like completely stole my life.
Wow. You know, every time Roger texts me to hang out, I respond.
I respond too. I respond
Except for
no.
this hasn't been for like a year.
Oh,
But we do have Roger Jaeger Day coming up.
Yeah, we
so-
do.
Roger
we do have Roger
Jaeger
Jaeger Day coming
Oh,
up January
everybody-
3rd.
January 3rd is Roger Jaeger Day.
Everyone
if you would like to
celebrate.
I have a day.
I don't know how.
Okay, we need to get our next guest
No,
on.
well, before we do,
Okay.
I was thinking, we didn't ask you about this, but you know,
What?
we'll just put you on the spot. I mean, you played your Christmas song, but you should play one of your songs
Oh,
if you're down.
I'm down.
I assume you know other songs.
Yes. yes. What should I play?
What do you like?
Oh, where did my pick go? Shoot.
We're in a recording studio. I'm sure there's a pick around here somewhere.
I have one in the other room if you don't have one.
I thought I put
Is
it in my
your
pocket,
guitar
but
strings?
no.
Are you not a guitar stream pick storage guy?
No, usually I am, but I was finger picking earlier, and I had a pick. I don't know what I did with it.
Ryan, we need your pick retrieval.
All right.
So I was at, so I usually take Lyft a lot,
Yeah.
and a lot. It's how we've gotten a couple guests on the show, because everyone who drives
No
Lyft
way.
in Nashville is also a musician.
That is awesome.
And so I talked to him and I go, hey, you want to be on the show? But recently, when I've taken Lyft, it has not been musicians. It's been a bunch of people who moved here when the hurricane hit in North Carolina.
Really?
Was it? Because they were all flooded out. A lot of people just moved away. Like they moved like temporarily and then just stayed in Nashville. So many of my Lyft drivers have been just like people who like survived the hurricane.
Huh.
Which is awesome for them that they like moved to a cool city and like got away from that and survived, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
But kind of a bummer for me trying to find Lyft guests. It's been difficult to find guests on Lyft because of it. But
Dude.
super random, right? I have had like 4 different guests. Like that's the case. Is that one of those soft nylon
Fascinating.
picks?
Yeah.
What kind of car did you get, Roger?
Yeah.
It's a Toyota Highlander.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
I can't even picture a Highlander in my head. I don't know. What's fancy.
It's a little SUV.
Well, one of those Is it the crossover one? Is that the one they label as a crossover, whatever that means?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means.
It's
either. No
well,
one
it
does.
is a hybrid is in the name. Yeah, it's a hybrid, so it's part
It's a
electric.
hybrid?
Yeah, it's
Dude, I
part
got a
electric,
hybrid
part-
too. Look at us protecting the environment. Bam. Got
We're
him.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to be playing for us?
I think I'm going to do this song, unless Ryan has some objections,
Ooh, I'm okay with it.
for better or for worse.
I'm here.
Yeah, so I don't know. This song has kind of, out of the new record, this song has sort of been a little more popular than more of the others, it seems like.
Okay.
So, why not?
I have my candidate, but
What's your candidate?
the one I'm clearly biased towards.
Which one's that?
What one is
The
that?
one you helped write?
Huh?
The one you helped
Yeah,
write?
exactly.
I like that one. It's just a little awkward without
Love's
the
Not Safe.
sitar and the...
Yeah, it needs a lot of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
do for better or for worse.
Yeah.
No, I'm not complaining against what you think.
And this is
I'm just
you can
saying I'm biased.
and you can
that's
find
all.
this song on Spotify, Google Play, all the places now.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the
Yeah, it's
places.
everywhere.
Okay, everywhere.
all the
Roger Jaeger,
places.
Jaeger.
Also, if you are getting married, this is a song that would work well in your reception or in your wedding.
Or walking down the aisle.
Walking down the aisle.
Walk down the aisle to this.
Do it.
Imagine it right now.
Baby, I'd go with you to the ends of the earth. I think there's room for 2 in this great big adventure. Wanna wake up next to you. You can wake up next to me. Oh, it sounds good. No, I'm not fooling when I say you, for better or for worse, I'm in. I'm staying through thick and through thin, under gray skies and in the sunshine. I'm going with you no matter what. Oh, for better or for worse, I'm here. I'm not gonna disappear through the hard falls, and when you stand tall, I'm going with you no matter what. Oh, for better or for worse. So let's jump on an aeroplane and hit some foreign land. Awkwardly dance the night away with a mariachi band. I wanna stay young with you. You can stay young with me. Oh, it sounds good. No, I'm not fooling when I say to you, for better or for worse, I'm in. I'm staying through thick and through thin, on the gray skies and in the sunshine. I'm going with you no matter what. Oh, for better or for worse, I'm here. I'm not gonna disappear through the hard falls, and when you stand tall, I'm going with you no matter what. Oh, for better or for worse. Baby, let me be your home. There's no need to live this life alone. It doesn't matter where we go. Let's write a story of our own. I'm not fooling when I say to you, for better or for worse, I'm in. I'm staying through thick and through thin, on the gray skies and in the sunshine. I'm going with you no matter what. Oh, for better or for worse, I'm here. I'm not gonna disappear through the hard falls, and when you stand tall, I'm going with you no matter what. Oh, for better or for worse.
Woo!
Oh, there it is. Oh, there
Thank
it
you.
is.
Oh, weird. I don't like talking to hearing myself like that. That's odd. Thanks, Floppy, for posting the link. He posted RogerJaegerMusic.com. Check him out. Also, you can check him out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Twitter? I wasn't sure about that one.
Google Plus, even though nobody uses it.
Yeah, Google Plus. Nobody uses it, though.
I don't think I have a Google Plus.
Are you on Snapchat?
Snapchat?
You know what?
Snapchat's only for dick pics, and everyone knows it.
I think I just deleted my Snapchat.
That's good. No more dick pics. The world's had enough.
Fire crotch.
Something I never thought I'd hear.
No, I don't do that. I don't do dick pics. It's
That's
not
good.
cool. It's not cool.
No, it's not. No, nobody enjoys that.
No.
Just to be clear, this show is strictly against dick pics.
100% against.
Well, now I'm glad I know. I will definitely come back now.
Yeah. You know, if you come back a third time, you'll have been on the show more than any other guest.
Oh,
So you have
that
to come
makes
up
you.
with
What is the upgrade from friend of show?
Ally?
Ally of show. We need to make tiers. We should have a
Show out.
chart behind us showing who the best guests are.
Guest, friend, ally,
Companion?
Partner. Yeah.
companion.
And eventually they just become a third host.
Official
Guest
host.
host.
Ooh, guest host is a good next level.
Guest host is good. I like that.
We could have a guest host.
Yeah.
But doesn't that mean we
One of us
also
has
have
to
an
not be
additional
here.
artist?
No, one of us has to not be here and someone's filling in as a guest
see.
host. That's how it works.
Okay, that makes
You know,
sense.
it's like on This American Life. Like,
Yeah.
Ira Glass is on vacation tonight, so I'm
Starley
Starley
Kine.
Starley Kine. Starley Kine.
Hi, I'm Starley Kine.
I don't know how to do her voice.
Patron of show. Yes, a very specific
Patron.
This American Life joke that nobody
Starley Kine.
gets. You should listen to This
She
American
has
Life.
this interesting, almost
She has a little bit of a
lisp
lisp.
voice.
Yeah. Is she on this show? Doesn't matter.
People say she has vocal fry.
Now you're getting more niche
Yeah.
to one specific
Get
episode.
real niche to the vocal fry episode of This American Life. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all definitely need
listen
to check
to
out
it.
This American
Yeah.
Life. It's a
You listen to
great
This American
show.
Life?
No.
It's a really good
never have.
podcast. You should.
It was the world's #1 podcast
like
for
10 years.
a very long time.
Yeah. Now it's still in the top 10.
It's definitely well known because I've definitely heard of it many
Yeah.
times.
It's so good.
And I've heard of
Ira
I've
Glass.
listened to other podcasts that were like syndicates of This American
You listen to
Life.
Serial.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Everyone knows Serial,
and
yeah.
I think some others too. I don't know.
There's one called Startup,
Planet Money.
Planet Money. They partner with This American Life. We should partner with This American Life.
Yeah, why aren't we part?
They don't have a music-based
We should
show.
get Ira on this show.
That would be amazing.
I'd love to hang out with Ira. What a cool guy.
We're gonna have him as a
I can
guest.
listen to his voice all day. It'll be a long episode.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Are you feeling jealous about us talking about another different guest? You know who'd be better than Roger? Ira Glass.
Nobody
Ira
said that
Glass.
except he'll just.
But I'm a podcast friend.
You're friend of the show.
Yeah, but you're no like companion of the show. You've only been here twice at this point.
Liz says I don't love you anymore, Roger. Sorry. Right. But anyways, check Roger out.
Yeah,
on
go
all
to
the- all the
Spotify,
things.
check out Roger's cover of Joy to the World.
Yeah.
It is December 21st. You got like 4 more days-ish of Christmas, so
It'll
go
still
check
make
it out
sense
now.
for 4 days.
Yeah.
After 4 days, it's going to be weird. You're going to be like, why is he wishing joy to the earth?
Because everyone forgets the song after Christmas till next year.
It just disappears.
But but we have 4 guests tonight. Is that correct?
So we're about to move to our next guest.
Yeah. It's really
Who's
hard to
joining
move.
us via Skype.
Oh, is he next?
Yes.
It's really hard to move to a guest. We're used to having one guest for 2 to 5 hours.
I don't even know. I'm thinking like, I don't even know what to do right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just
Basically,
getting in a flow.
get the hell out of here. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
Do you want a podcast? I'm sorry, a podcast. Do you want a old fashioned for the road?
Yep.
for the room. Yes. That's a true mate.
You know, frankly, you could just sit there and hang out because we're gonna put the Skype box over where your face is.
So nobody would know.
Yeah,
Just have to be really quiet.
Oh, he just messaged said, just let me know when you're ready to roll.
We are ready to roll.
And we're ready to roll.
We're gonna have to put on headphones so we can hear him.
Watch this.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden
Roger-
he's gone.
Roger, when you're ready,
We've
feel
never done
free
a
to just
Skype.
drink with us. We're gonna be talking to a guy via headphones, but that's the door when you're ready to leave. Hang out as long as you want. You're always welcome.
Yeah. Now this is
as a friend of the show.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
if you want
There's no
some
Roger
ice,
here.
I'll throw it right here for you. This is Alex Strickland. He did the graphics.
He did the
Oh,
graphic
cool,
design for the album.
So, I have to give him a call on the computer. I was waiting for you to do it on your phone, but that makes no damn sense.
A little bit of ASMR for everybody out there. Chopping ice in the mic.
Call? Oh, I have to put on headphones for this because he's in the.
Ooh.
Oh, I can hear it. That's really loud.
Can you all on the stream hear that ridiculously loud ringtone?
So loud.
Oh, we're calling. Oh, did he answer? Is this Alec?
Oh.
Hey. Hey,
I've got audio for you.
do you have video?
I do not.
We see you.
Do we have audio? Can you guys hear him there on the show?
Is there
We
a baby
see
on
you,
you?
bro. We see you.
Yeah, I got a baby.
Nice.
I'm doing this with a little 2-month-old baby.
Welcome, 2-month-old baby.
Yes. This is River. He's the man.
Nice.
Very sweet.
Merry Christmas, River.
We just had him. He's a good little buddy. I've got audio but no video for you guys.
Oh.
Oh. I don't know how to.
Do we have a button for that? Maybe that button.
Let's
It's
press the
video.
button. Nope.
No, that makes it go away.
Are you on a computer
Yeah.
Yes.
with a camera?
Okay.
So we might just have to deal. We can see you.
Cool. That's fine.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so we are live with Alex Strickland, who was is this Strickland or Strickland?
It is Strickland.
Strickland.
And can be my stage name for this purpose.
Strickland. Jerry, would
That's
you pass me a little bourbon?
I'm from East Tennessee, so I kind of know the Tennessee thing. We lived here in East Nashville, like 8 or 9 years ago. And then I moved out to LA to do more of the rock side of things. And then having these twin little babies, or 2 babies actually, back here to Nashville to raise them properly. We lived in Hollywood, California, and Hollywood, California is the mean streets of Hollywood are not put out for 2 tiny Strickland babies. So we're kind of OG Nashville people, left and came back.
Wow. So you still don't see us, do you? You just hear us?
Nope, don't see that.
So
But
what you don't see is that there's 2 people here,
Hello.
and so there's Jury and myself. I'm Ryan.
Okay, yeah.
And we're both from San Diego.
Right.
So we
know all about Hollywood. It's not that far away.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a nightmare.
It is definitely crazy.
Some would say it's the worst place in the whole world.
I'll take that.
I like LA.
I think it's a pile of garbage that should be burned to the ground.
So there's two different opinions here on LA. I'm sure you have.
Yeah, I like LA actually. It was a great time to be like 20s, go there. I played a bunch of rock bands out there and got to do a lot of the LA stuff and worked for some of my favorite bands. Like I love a band called Jimmy Eat World. I got to do all their art stuff for a good long time, and the Foo Fighters and Nora Jones and a bunch of people that I really like musically. It's kind of right place, right time. Got to do a bunch of stuff for them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we are big Jimmy Eat World fans on the show.
Yeah.
Really.
I have. Yeah, we're Ride or Die.
Ride or Die.
Have you seen the new Weezer sketch from SNL?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's
You gotta check it out. It's
absolute must. Absolute must. So we've been to collectively like 30.
I've been to a little over 10 shows. You've been a little over 20.
Really?
Yeah.
They're the best. Yeah, I've always been like a huge fan of theirs. I kind of grew up in a similar kind of scene, and then when we started working together, they took me out on tour. They did this like Arizona tour, and we got to go out with them for kind of a week and just shoot a bunch of stuff, do a bunch of photography and video stuff, and just hang out with them. They're super sweet people, and the songs are just so good, and the shows are really good, and they're kind of a testament to same four dudes 20 years later still like going really strong. I feel like they have just as much kind of power in the songs that they have now as older guys than they've ever had. So very, very lucky to get through that and to come back here to Nashville. I mean, to land in as you guys probably know, Nashville itself as a city is just blowing up so much, and not even just population, but as relevancy into the entire like music industry. And it's cool. I mean, they've been everyone's been really nice so far. I've got to work with you guys in the Santa Claus thing, which is really cool. And when I first got into town, I did a new album art for a guy named Luke Bryan, like big kind of country guy. And it's been cool. Everyone's been really nice. It's a nice kind of like welcome back to Nashville, but it's a different Nashville than the Nashville I left 2 years ago for sure.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you guys both live here in town?
Sure do.
Yep, moved here about a year ago, almost exactly a year ago.
Yeah, so we live in Belmont Hillsboro area.
Cool. And music. I know Ryan, you do music production.
That's right. Yeah. So I have a studio over on Music Row.
Oh, cool.
And then Jury works at Belmont.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
In
Very
finance. Cool. Very musical.
Blech.
Very artsy career path.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you have just as many like emotional hurdles to jump through with everyone, and that's the thing that's always really impressed me about folks that do the finance stuff. It's you have to be very, very exact on everything. With music, there's a lot of room, and art, and some of that kind of thing. It's a lot more objective, but with the finance, you gotta be right.
Yeah, it's a
music,
nightmare.
You gotta be right for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in music, if something's messed up, you're like, well, that's what it was meant to be.
We call that jazz.
In finance, you're like, yeah, total's probably I think it's that. You might think it's something else. That doesn't fly.
I like to think about finance more like art. I just do what I want and hope for the best.
Yeah, broad strokes. Broad paint strokes.
The broadest. But for those of us who are just joining live, excuse me, this is Alex Strickland. He did the art on a Santa Claus, which is what we are promoting as a charity for. You want to explain it, Ryan? You've explained it like 100 times. I try to explain it to nightmare.
You did a great job. It's a charity. There you go.
Well, it's not a charity.
A Santa Claus is a charity, and basically, we're trying to raise money
Thanks, Floppy, for posting the link.
to buy toys for kids who have been affected by Hurricane Michael. And by affected, I mean basically like...
Put out other homes.
Exactly. So over 20,000 people were made homeless by this hurricane. And unfortunately, it happened at the same time we were all talking about like Trump and...
Politics.
what's his
The
name?
midterms.
Cranston, whatever. Supreme Court guy. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Remember that. Yeah.
So we were all talking about politics. Kavanaugh, yeah. So that all happened at the same time as a hurricane, so
didn't get any good coverage.
So didn't get good coverage. So anyway, so there's a lot of people who don't have houses, and so all we're doing, there's lots of, we're not trying to like save the world here, but we're just doing our little part to try to buy some toys for kids for Christmas. And so...
You know what? You don't have to change the entire world, but you can change the entire world for one kid. And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's something that people get overwhelmed with charity stuff and sometimes just don't want to do anything, but doing something, for one person does change it for them, right? Like,
Yeah.
obviously you guys aren't going to usher in world peace with this thing, but
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
I thought
That was our
the
goal.
plan.
Plan ruined. But
Yeah, Floppy, can you post a link to where people can donate in the chat for me? Thanks. Or Liz, whichever one gets to you first.
can you hear us still, Alec?
yes. Yep.
That doesn't. Just ignore that. It doesn't affect anything.
I think it made a weird thing
Oh.
happen, but you can still hear us, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So you're the first person we've Skyped in for the podcast.
Yeah, this is new.
This is new for us.
Yeah. I'm glad to be the first.
Yeah.
Cutting edge.
Very.
Me and my baby. This is River. This boy, and then we have a girl named Tiger.
Tiger?
So we went very Tiger Lily is her name. So we went very.
That's
we went
super
very
badass.
with the names.
Yeah, you have badass kid names.
They're badass kids already. They'd be very, very sweet. We
Tell me you made his middle name Kumo.
Yeah, exactly. His middle name is Danger. River
Shut
Danger.
up. No, is it really?
No, it's not.
Oh,
I
I'm
was
not
like,
kidding.
that would be amazing, though.
You just jarred my memory. I'm not kidding. I know somebody who named their kid River, and they made his middle name Danger on purpose so he could say my Danger's my middle name.
Actually, I've got a world exclusive for you. Give me 1 second.
Okay,
Oh,
woo!
world exclusive.
Okay. Caroline.
If you're just joining the show, we're waiting on a world exclusive from Alex Strickland.
Alec.
I said Alec.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, Alex Strickland.
We're bringing in our daughter, Tiger Lily, right here with my
Tiger
wife,
Lily. Holy shit.
Caroline. There she is.
Tiger Lily, woo!
She'll say hi and then we're gonna go feed her.
Merry Christmas, Tiger Lily.
Exclusive. Right.
Awesome. You caught it here first.
What's going on in our house? We have a cat. We have a hairless cat back here in the back. I don't know if you guys can see her. There she is.
Oh,
We got a
hi, hairless
Is that
cat.
some kind of snake?
We got a hairless cat. A bunch of guitars. We have a studio out here.
Oh, nice.
It's a pretty big circus.
Gotcha. So are we at your house right now? Is that where you
Who
live?
said he's traveling?
Yeah, we're here in East Nashville now, but we're heading out to Kingsport tonight.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
see, I
gotcha,
see.
gotcha.
Gotcha. I was like, you brought all those guitars with you on your trip?
Oh shoot! So we're
Holy crap.
skyping. We're skyping with somebody across town. I kind of got the vibe that we're like talking to somebody years away.
Yeah, I thought you were another state.
Babies. We're packing up all the babies to get out of town.
Gotcha,
But,
gotcha.
I did think I'll kind of cut to it. I think what you guys are doing for all the stuff is really cool. How many songs are on the record?
Thanks, bro. 12 songs. We just got.
Cool.
We just got the.
You want to talk a little bit about the artists, like who's on there?
Yeah, so we have the artist with the biggest following on the CD is Matt McAndrew, and he was on The Voice and took second place.
Oh, nice.
And so, so our last guest was Roger Jaeger, who is also on the CD, He actually hasn't left our studio yet, but we just put your Skype box and covered him up. And so he just pointed to himself like,
What the hell, bro?
mention me. So also Roger Jaeger is on the CD. He does Joy to the World.
The Roger Jaeger is my favorite song, to be honest.
For real?
I heard it, but I think
He's literally fist pumping the air right now.
I can imagine it. I can imagine it.
Yeah, he is. So Roger Jaeger, also Dawson Hollow.
Cool.
Carmen
Are they
Brandy.
all Christmas songs?
Oh yeah, so 12 Christmas songs. They're all covers. Nobody did like an original. They're all traditional Christmas covers. And
Is Carmen's song considered a traditional Christmas cover? I had not heard that Christmas song
kinda.
before.
So we have one. It's Hard Candy Christmas. It's a Dolly Parton song. I don't know if you can call it traditional, but it's from the 70s, so kinda.
Yeah. Does traditional have an age limit? There's a certain amount of years it takes to become traditional. Like 73.
I don't know. Our whole life, we're all. What year? We were both born in '87. When were you born, Alec?
86.
'86. Okay, so our.
Little guy here, yeah.
Guys, we're like you're 1 year older than us, so.
Yeah.
I remember your graduating class. I have friends from 2004. You graduated 2004?
Yeah, 2004. Yeah.
We were 05.
Is it kind of weird that, like, that's brought up a lot in life? Like, what year you graduated from high school?
Nah, it's
Like, oh, you're 05? And, like, you just know.
It's weird because my wife, the very next wife you just met a second ago, she was born like 2 weeks after me, so we're very like all of our references are very similar, right? Like if we talk about earlier today we were talking about like Space Jam and Jock Jam, it's like we know all those things are like the same age. Maybe if you're 5 years older or 5 years younger, that doesn't apply, right? That's why like older folks who like have a trophy wife that's like 20 years younger than you. Like, what do you talk about?
Yeah, for real.
Nothing. You talk about nothing. It's a trophy wife.
You're just like, remember Story of the Year? No.
Yeah.
What about Yellow Card?
I do remember the Gulf War. Yeah, cool.
I remember that 86, when I was in high school, you had to make a some sort of like poster board that was like all the things that happened the year you were born.
We had the challenge.
Yep, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
The Challenger?
The Challenger explosion was 86.
I didn't know
That's
that.
what every kid picked.
That's terrible.
Every kid from 86 picked that. I don't remember what 87 was, though.
You swigging Jameson straight out of the bottle?
What-
You're a
Chernobyl.
damn champion.
Chernobyl was 87 too, right? No, 86. 86.
I don't know. Why do you remember all these terrible things? I don't remember all the good things that
Because
happened.
all the kids in high school made it for like, what happened the year of my birth? Chernobyl,
Yeah.
Challenger.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my...
Here, except for, I can. That's
I'm just saying, we were juniors and you were a senior. That's like where we are in life.
Were you guys in the same school in San Diego?
No, not at all. He lived in like the garbage part of San Diego.
The garbage.
Yeah. Are you in I love La Jolla is my favorite part of San Diego. I don't even know if that's part of San Diego, but that La Jolla.
It is. It's part of San Diego.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's about
I love Sandy.
It's about
La
15
Jolla.
minutes from where I grew up.
We've
20
never
minutes.
lived in La Jolla.
No. When I say the garbage part, I mean like the super rural part that nobody counts as San Diego.
Yeah.
I lived in the city.
First kind of winter, fall in a long time. We've had a decade of summer in Los Angeles.
A decade.
Yeah. Yeah, that must have been weird for you coming from a place with seasons and then moving to LA. Like,
yeah, and then back. It's like kind of going in a time warp of like
for real
10 years. We step back into this beautiful weather we're having right now. That's like 30 and raining. And,
yeah,
that's
that's super weird for you, huh? Like it just feels like time paused.
It does. It was cool, man. I really loved Los Angeles. I think to have kids and get back to Nashville and do this is like the perfect place for us now. But that was the perfect place for us then.
Yeah,
it's nice to get back to I think there's a lot of room to grow design and music and stuff here in Nashville. I think we're fertile soil to kind of move the ball forward. There's a lot of people who are doing really great work here, and things outside of the country. The country world is obviously very
Prevalent.
well represented here, but it's kind of a machine, right? Like you don't have to be, but there is a like order to that in the way that there's not in a bunch of other genres. Like,
Right.
country has a machine that you are put in, and it's a much more songwriter and song market, whereas like rock and pop and stuff like that is, we play in a rock band in Los Angeles called the New Pacific, and we're kind of like more in the Jimmy World, Foo Fighters, kind of like guitar, heavy rock stuff. But it's hard to like in Nashville. Everyone has a very high reverence for songwriting. Like songwriting is the key. Like there's a bunch of folks who have cuts by some of the best songwriters in town, and that's a testament to the songwriters as people who put together things that move people's like heartstrings. But it's also a testament to the artist to be able to look through. It's almost like looking through a bunch of scripts, right? Like you look through a bunch of scripts if you're a director and say, hey, this script really moves me. I think I can take it and really like bring it to life. That's kind of like how artists, I feel like, work here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
And so you guys, as producer folks, do you have people pitch you songs and bring them in, or like what's your process for producing?
Yeah, man. So I'm born and raised San Diego. Like I've got the more California kind of mentality towards music, and not the Nashville mentality. Well, I've picked some of it up over the years, I think, but my thing is a lot more like find an artist and make an album of their stuff. And so I get involved in songwriting from time to time. Me personally, most of my songwriting is like helping somebody who already has a song just make their song a little better.
Sure.
But I'm more of like an artist-driven producer, if you will.
I've been just from doing rock stuff for a long time. We've gotten a chance to work with a bunch of really cool producers. We just worked with this dude in Orange County named Steve Evans, and he produced Saves the Days, like Through Being Cool, and
Oh, nice! That's a great record.
Yeah, and he like does much stuff for The Cure, but he also does like a band called Every Time I Die and Build Your Escape Plan. And it's like more of a also like a heavy guy. He does a bunch of like the kind of metal record. So it was a good thing for us because we're a very like pop-based band. Like we write songs like kind of like we love like the Beatles, very like full of weird kind of songs, but also like we're really into like heavy music. So it's kind of a marriage of like really poppy heavy songs. But he's a producer in the way that we'll go in and play him a song and he'll be like, all right, that's great. Let's chart it all out. Do you really need to make that transition or pre-chorus, or can we like double that chorus on the way out, or like that riff's really cool, let's extend it, or like kind of instrumentation. It's cool to see people break apart something that's in your head, right? Like you bring it to me like, this is the best I can do, and then they're like, okay, well this is how you make it better, and you're like, oh my god, that's like, and that's what's cool about music. I think it's just bringing it to other people and being able to work together. It's kind of the same thing with art. Like you guys have a great project, and they all came in and wrote songs, and I was lucky enough to come in and do some art stuff, and now we get to go help out some folks. That's great. That's what life should be about.
Yeah, for real. Well, dude, we want to respect your time and kind of wrap it up, but where can people find you on the internet?
So my name is Alex, ALEC Strickland, and I've got an Instagram with that that has kind of more of the art stuff. Band is called The New Pacific, and that's kind of like on kind of the musical side of things. And
I didn't even realize you were in a band. We'll have to have you on the show sometime in person.
Yeah, man, I'd love to come by anytime where it's not like a couple days before Christmas.
snap.
Yeah, it makes some rough
I just
time.
followed you on Instagram.
Now we used to do a bunch of tour stuff. I'm here for the next little bit, so anytime you guys are around, I'd love to come in the studio and see what you guys look like. I still have no idea what anyone looks like. You guys are just a blue screen.
Yeah, sorry. Do you know Steve Wolf, Steve the drummer?
I don't.
Anyway, I just met him this week. He was working for me, and anyway, he follows you, and so does Zach Lind.
What's his name?
Huh? Steve Wolf with a E. Wolf with an E.
Oh, that's cool. Sounds cool.
You're also followed by Zach Lind, which makes me so jealous of you. I just want to be you right now. Followed by Zach Lind with children's named River and Tiger Lily. Are you kidding me? Just want to be you one day when I grow up.
You grow up.
You were born the same year as the Challenger explosion? Come on. Unbeatable.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
dude-
I will say this, kind of in closing.
Yeah.
It's a hard time out there, depending on, kind of, there's a lot of stuff going on geopolitically and just kind of like, it's a crazy time out there, but I would encourage everyone to do what they love. If that's writing music, great. If that's riding your bicycle, great. If you want to go run or, do like, stitch yarn or whatever you're doing, I think we're going to be in a better place if everyone takes care of each other and takes care of themselves.
Heck yeah.
That's all I got.
Thank you. Awesome.
All right.
Well, Merry Christmas, Alec. Thank you so much for helping with the CD. And if you guys go to Spotify now and check out A Santa Cause, C-A-U-S-E, you'll see the art that Alec made.
Which
Check
we get the
him
link
out.
posted again in the chat so y'all can see it.
Yeah, so in our chat right now, we have Alec's website. Check him out. He's done art for the likes of Jimmy Eat World, Foo Fighters, ton of other people.
Most
he
importantly,
said.
a Santa cause.
And a Santa Cause also.
Honestly,
On
I
the-
think it's like it goes Foo Fighters, Iggy Pop, a Santa Cause.
Holy shit. Higher, you heard it here first, higher than Foo Fighters.
That's higher than Dave Grohl himself.
Dave who?
You mean Dave the God of Rock? Also, we were proud to show the...
Shout out to you guys, and I appreciate the time, and Merry Christmas to you guys,
Thanks,
anyone
bro.
watching, and be nice to each other.
Thank you.
That's it.
Merry Christmas. Bye, Alec.
I'll see you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that was our
First time Skyping.
Skyping.
We have
I've
to
been
make the
hearing-
audio quality a little better.
I've been hearing weird audio crap the whole time. I hope it was okay for y'all out there
Yeah,
in the
let me
internet.
know, Floppy, Liz, whoever else is there. Let us know if the audio was too terrible. But in case you guys didn't catch it, this guy who donated his time to this album to make
No, he
Oh.
gave us a massive discount.
massive discount,
Yeah, like a big discount.
like crazy big,
Like he gave us, I don't know, like 70% off.
which is massive.
Yeah.
Did the
I'm
art
gonna
for
go talk to our next guest. You tell everybody.
Yeah, so yeah, it was massive because he did the art for a massive discount for the album, and this is a guy who's done art for the Foo Fighters, massive band. If you don't know the Foo Fighters, where the hell have you been living? They're the fucking Foo Fighters, one of the best bands of all time, and Jimmy Eat World, one of the other best bands of all time. Which I forget which album he did for Jimmy Eat World. I'm gonna Google it. Jimmy Eat. I'm just gonna Google their album covers because I feel like if I saw it, I'd remember. He did. Oh shoot, maybe I'm a liar and don't know. But like this dude is awesome, and he's awesome at what he does, and he was super kind to do this for us. What album was it? Jesus, I'll have to ask Ryan when he gets back. I want to say. No, it's not Damages. It's not Invented. It's not Bleed American. It's not. It was. I don't know. I don't know what he did the artwork on. Maybe it was Invented. We went to this. Anyways, that's besides the point. Thanks, Liz, for the feedback. That's something we'll have to figure out. It's kind of something we tried on the fly. So, I believe Leah Lowrance is going to be our next guest. She is Ryan's manager and also she is heavily involved in making this album. But also, or it's Carmen Brandy, another artist, if she's here already. We're gonna find out in a second. Oh, nope. I think it's. I don't know. I can hear him like talking in the back. I'm gonna make myself another drink while we wait, though. So let's see. Who's next? I wasn't sure if it was gonna be you or Carmen.
Well, we weren't either, but we fought it out, and I won.
You won.
Yeah.
Or did you lose? Let's be honest. We're gonna find out shortly. What's on there? Oh.
I don't want to break anything.
No, just have a seat. All you have to do is not touch the mics at all, or they break. That's all.
You have a
$27,000 in microphones. If you touch them, they're
Right.
gonna break.
It's pretty much true.
no, but it
No,
is
not
like
even close.
$7,000 in microphones.
Ooh.
You're just 20,000 over.
Just.
That's fine.
Well, hello.
Our next guest is here early,
Oh,
or she's on.
Or no, we're
Leah's
late. We are late.
I'm not late. I've
Leah's been here for hours.
been in the waiting room.
Leah's like
We have a waiting
wizard.
room. There's 700 musicians in the waiting room just eagerly awaiting their turn. They've waited for months.
I made myself some hot cocoa.
Because you said you weren't going to drink tonight. Because you
Or ever.
have respect. You've never drank, not even one time.
No, that's not.
And that's the
not
story
true.
we're telling your parents forever.
and the world.
I just want to respect those people that I know and love who have different beliefs. You know?
Does it bother you if I don't want to respect those people?
No.
I don't know
You're
them.
free man, free country.
Wow, so kind. So kind. So you are not singing on the CD.
Well,
Are you singing on the CD?
technically, I did make it onto a track. I sung background vocals on Miss Carmen Brandy's song
Who's
Hard
the next
Candy
guest?
Christmas.
Really? I didn't know that. Ryan didn't tell me that. What a dick.
He often leaves me out.
Wow, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's true.
I don't know what you're doing. I assume it's very important. Hopefully not everything's broken.
Yes.
Is everything broken? Okay, we're good. Just making sure. So, outside of singing as backup vocals on that track,
Yes.
you were involved.
A little bit.
So here, people don't know you yet. I mean, they might know you as Jeep Girl,
That's right.
but they don't
you
know
might
you
know her as Jeep
Leah.
Girl, but welcome to Leah.
I have to say that the whole reason I came on this show tonight is because I was looking forward to the intro of
Oh.
who I am.
Oh, yeah, that's
By the
a good
two of
point.
you.
That is Ryan's job.
I don't understand why
Here,
I have
we
to
can we can
introduce myself.
we can
Everyone
pretend
else
like
gets
it's the beginning of a show. What? We can pretend like it's the beginning of a show. You ready for that? I can't tell if you're ready based on your actions.
My actions are audio is failing.
Am I delaying? Am I saying things so that to make time for the fixing of the things? The things are in the process of fixing. Is this the best delaying of all time? How does it sound to y'all out there on the internet world?
It's just Skype ruined everything, but it's okay.
Yes, it is. That is Jeep Girl. That's correct. The infamous. The outlaw.
Leah, can I hear you talk?
This is me talking.
Okay.
Does it
All
sound
right.
great now?
It's fine. Just be very careful to talk directly into your mic, unlike you.
Mine?
Yeah.
I never talk directly into
Oh,
I know.
me?
Now you have to because we
I-
don't have compression.
Are you speaking to me?
No,
I
Leah,
should.
you're great.
Okay, I'll
Oh,
talk right
thanks.
into
You're
the mic.
perfect. You
Thank
are
you.
never wrong.
Thank you.
Has never been wrong.
Thank you. Thank you.
So she wants an intro, and
Yeah.
in Music Row Hideout fashion.
So you wanna do the
Hold
normal
on.
intro?
Yeah, we'll do the normal intro. Hey guys, what is going on? It's Obadiah, and today we are back with another episode of Music Row Hideout, the show where we hang out with artists, entertainers, musicians, and those related, hanging out in Waylon Jennings' old basement studio. And as always, I'll pass it to Ryan for the intro.
Hi, today our guest is Leah Lowrance. Leah is an artist manager based in Nashville, Tennessee, and she has managed the careers of many up-and-coming artists in the Nashville area over the last 5 years or so. And Leah actually has a special role in my musical career in that she is my musical manager. She manages my career as a producer.
She also managed Rogers for
And
a
she
while, who's
also
just here.
managed
Who do you
Roger.
guys know?
So
Yes.
Leah, I'm going to pass it to you to explain what we're drinking tonight.
And that's your role.
Yeah. Leah, what are we drinking tonight?
We're drinking some hot cocoa with marshmallow.
All right.
That's
we're
right.
hot cocoa with marshmallows. And that is all.
Family friendly.
All right. So, Leah, we wanted to invite you on here tonight because you were highly involved with creating the concept known as A Santa Cause, which is a musical album of songs.
This is true.
I'm about to throw an ice cube at you. Never
Oh.
mind. Okay. It's lost. It lost for all time. We're going to have to replenish this ice. It's all melted into water.
It's been a long time since we've been the whole bottle
So, Leah,
podcast.
could you tell me? We're on our way.
I'm so glad that I've come into this portion when
Leah, could you
many
tell
drinks
us,
have already been had.
Not many. Two. Leah, could
Strong
you tell
ones.
us about what is an artist manager?
Yeah, what do you do?
Well,
What even are
it
you?
it depends on who's asking me how I explain this.
We are asking
Me.
you and the whole internet.
When people whom I manage are asking me the question, I say I'm someone who finds someone with a dream and a talent.
Like Martin Luther King?
Yeah, very much like Martin Luther King.
If Leah had been born 40 years ago,
Oh,
4 years ago.
40.
Okay, yeah, I thought he
Well, that's a big
definitely,
he definitely
said
said
four.
4.
4 years ago would make you 4 years old now, so you'd be doing nothing.
Exactly. Okay.
No, we should
40.
be walking.
If she had been 40 years ago, she
Hey,
would
Cat
have
Dad.
managed Martin Luther King. You hear her first.
You heard it here. Leah, the manager of Martin Luther King Jr., to be specific.
What was
Anyway,
it like working with Mr. King?
it was unexpected, different.
So what are you doing?
I find someone with talent and
In a dream. you
a
said.
dream, and I come alongside them and try to help them achieve that.
Wow.
Yes, and through whatever means possible.
Now you also sing.
I do sing. That is,
Are you going to sing a song for us tonight?
I wasn't planning on singing you a song.
That wasn't the
But-
question. I said, are you going to sing us a song?
Sure, I'm not.
can
I'm not
make her
afraid
sing a
to
song.
sing you a song.
Why not? Most guests sing.
Most
Not
guests
all,
sing.
but most.
Most.
You can be part of the most.
All right, do I get to choose the song?
I guess.
It's probably going to have to be a cappella.
We can bring up a
Unless we
karaoke track.
Get Roger to play guitar. Seems like he's still here because I see his guitar case back there.
I like where
What
this
song
is
do you want
going.
to sing?
The thing in my head right now is "Let It Snow."
That's the Frozen one?
No,
No. That's
let's let it go.
let's let it go. Yeah. I just recently
Let It
had an
Snow.
argument that "Let It Go" is not a Christmas song, and I don't know why people keep trying to sell it as a Christmas song. It's just about this evil lady who, by the way, she is evil. She freaking
Agreed.
created life and created a giant evil snow castle. She was the bad guy. Anyway, it's not a Christmas song. That's my point. I don't know. I was going to start a rant. We're stopping it. Not a Christmas song.
You're talking about
Fuck
Frozen,
It was a
right?
shitty movie.
I've never seen it.
It's a shitty movie.
Okay, you know what other song really bothers me that people think is a Christmas song? My favorite things from The Sound of Music. Are you familiar?
These are a few of my favorite things. Yeah, no, it's not a Christmas song. I mean,
It's not a Christmas song. It's not a
Something
Christmas.
on
No, it's not a
rainbows
Christmas
and
song.
something
There's
with
no-
kittens.
There's no
Yes.
rainbows in
Yes,
the song.
there's definitely rainbows and kittens.
Scarves and old fashions and
Yes.
people with mittens.
Yes, all of them.
I like to vape things.
Okay,
not
Cat
made
Dad,
with menthol.
don't you start. Don't you start. He says, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Yes,
And 100%
it
of
is.
people agree it's a Christmas movie.
It
If you
is.
say otherwise, you can.
It's not. Some would say it's not Christmas until you watch
Watch
Die
that.
Hard.
And we have it
It's
this year.
beginning to look a
we should watch
lot
Die Hard
like
tonight.
Die Hard. Yeah, I'm into it.
Tonight we're watching Die Hard.
Everywhere
Thanks,
you
Cat Dad,
go.
for putting that in my heart.
John McClane has a gun in his hand.
Sorry, Liz. I get aggressive when people try to say Die Hard's not a Christmas movie because those people are wrong.
They are.
So what song are you gonna sing?
Wait, does he think it's a
Yeah, he
just
said
Cat
good.
Dad?
He said he was afraid he was gonna have to leave.
Oh, he knows it is.
It's the-
He's like you.
You know what we watched the other night? Have you seen The Man Who Invented Christmas?
No, I've never even heard of that.
It came out last year in 2017. It's about Charles Dickens writing A Christmas Carol.
Ooh.
It is so good. We watched it
Wait,
last night.
You think it's good?
Oh my god.
It must be amazing.
It was
Well,
so
oh my
good.
god, it was that good?
It was really
I caught the last 10
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
I
last
purposely
time.
didn't pay attention because I didn't want to ruin it.
No,
But,
like
okay,
I
I'll
mean,
watch it.
it's very rare for a new Christmas movie to like be great.
Yeah.
We watched The Christmas Chronicles on Netflix.
I thought that was
Which was-
pretty
which
good.
was, you know-
it was surprisingly good.
Yes, that was my comment. My exact comment was for a new Christmas movie.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Because your expectation is pretty low.
But this
For a
one, I
great
was
Christmas movie, it's not that good.
like, yeah,
But it's kind of here's what I thought about Christmas Chronicles, and I think I'm right. When I was talking with Jury during, I was like, there was somebody involved with this movie, either the director or the producer, who's very new, not that good. And then there's someone involved with this movie, either the director or the producer, who's really good, like a great movie maker. There was somebody either saving this very poor film, or it was a great film, and somebody kind of ruined it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
And then we looked it up, and the director has directed precisely one other movie, and I forget what it was, but it was some animated, like,
I
off-brand
forget.
movie. It's like, this is his first real live-action movie. And the producer was, like, Home Alone and, like, 3 other greats. So it's, like, totally, that's what I thought. That's what I think about that movie. Like, it made so many calls that I'm like, this is a great movie.
But
And
the
so
man
many
who
others
invented-
that you're like,
yeah. But The Man Who Invented Christmas was by itself, standalone. It was just a good movie. It was really good.
it's pretty impressive that you could guess that.
But
because you just saw
Can
them
we
do
start-
things, you're like, wow.
can
what
we
a
start a
great choice.
hashtag Kurt Russell is my Santa Claus?
He was an amazing Santa
He,
Claus.
did
what? He
great.
really was.
He was perfect.
He really was.
No complaints with Kurt
No, he
Russell.
did a-
Like, I will tell you how good this movie was. I have
You have a
almost,
Kurt Russell poster now in your room.
I have almost watched it a second time.
That's going a little too far. I couldn't put it
Almost.
second time in the same year. I might watch it next year.
Almost.
That's
But
pretty good
yeah.
to almost watch it twice.
Yeah.
But anyways, the point is, what song are you gonna sing for us?
Yeah, I'm still sticking with Let It Snow. I'll
Okay.
just
Are we
sing-
gonna
sing
do?
along.
Are we gonna have Roger
I-
play something, or are we
We can
gonna
ask
sing
Roger.
karaoke?
Or
do a
do you want to
karaoke
do
track?
acapella?
Or acapella?
Can you do a karaoke track?
We're
That's
gonna
easier.
I don't know. We'll just keep it simple. You know, I mean, who knows
track
what the track
or
does?
acapella.
I'll just sing
You
acapella.
want to sing acapella?
Yeah. I mean, music is
I
nice.
could play it on the piano, but it's not mic'd. I could move the
But
mic
it's also
to the
hella
piano.
loud, probably. I'm sure people
Hold
can
on,
hear
let's
it.
see if
There's
you can hear it. Tell us if you can hear it.
Yeah, so people in the chat, Cat Dad, Liz, Floppy, whoever else is there, let us know. Can you hear this piano playing that's going to start any moment now? Yes, I am looking at the meter. We can hear the fuck out of that. It's so loud.
Okay.
Well, it has the front off
I
of
need to
it.
get a chair.
I'll put on the things.
Do you know how to play Let It Snow? Or is this going to be a complete experiment?
I'll do an okay job.
What key have you got?
G.
I don't know.
G.
Well, I mean, sometimes.
Huh?
I probably want it lower than that. I mean, I can.
Lower. Mm-hmm. Can you do C?
I don't know. Just give me a chord and let me see.
So this version would be. Do that.
I'm also confused.
Does that sound like Let It Snow to you?
He's feeling it out. Okay. Give him a minute.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do this.
I believe. Do you want me to look up a chord chart?
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I guess I could do it. Signs of stopping, but I brought some corn for popping.
How's that key for you?
Slightly low, but I can deal.
Could you go up to C?
Oh, I thought that's where we were. Sure.
That's G.
Okay. Yes, let's try C.
Sounds great in the headphones.
Thanks. In the headphones, it sounds great. All right. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
How's that for you?
You can do that too.
You can do that? Does that work? Okay.
Sure.
Let's just do C.
Let's do it.
What's okay, I've already forgotten the words to the oh yeah. Oh, the weather outside is frightening, right? But the fire is so
Delightful.
delightful.
It's
I said
frightful.
frightful and
You don't have it loaded? You're just guessing?
I'm just I should know the words
Do
to this.
you need me to look up the words?
Truthfully, my phone is in the other room with your live stream on it. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I got you.
Thank you. Well, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
The end, or are you going another round?
I was just waiting for the applause. Don't you guys have like a clap
applause
track or
track?
something?
Cat Dad TV says that's so good. And then he howled up with a woo.
Thank you.
It does sound good.
Thanks.
You also listen back because I hear it with a little reverb and stuff. It sounds really good.
Oh, thank you.
I couldn't hear live.
All right,
'cause I had
I look
headphones on.
forward to that later.
It sounds really good. I've only heard you sing a few times, but you sing good. I would say you sing good.
Sure, thank you very
You know
much.
my standards are high.
They're so high. So high.
High in the sky, apple pie.
So,
You know what we didn't do this Christmas Eve?
It's not
Order a
Christmas Eve
pizza
yet. It's currently
for us to
Christmas
eat.
Eve.
Triple Eve.
Four Eves.
So Leah, we do have another guest, but
of course.
But whilst you're here, can we ask you about a Santa Claus? Now, this was originally your idea. Can you tell us about what it is?
I didn't know that.
Why it is, how it is, what it will be, why.
And Floppy or Liz, can you post links in the chat to the landing page? Or the first link I sent you, if you don't know what that means.
Yeah. So I have a friend in the industry who is originally in the music industry.
Oh,
yes.
just checking.
Thanks for clarifying that. She's another manager,
Thanks, Liz.
and she is originally from Panama City. And just for a few weeks, she just kept telling me about the devastation there and hearing from her friends and family about all of the cleanup and how they just weren't getting a lot of help. Not only are they not getting a lot of news support, but even FEMA, I mean, last week, I checked the numbers, and I think they still had only sent like 12 trailers out
Wow. Which
to
is
the Panhandle.
practically nothing.
It's nothing when there are 20,000 people sleeping in tents.
Right.
So, and it's, even though it's Florida, it's starting to get cold down there. And so, it's just pretty rough. And so she's just been kind of sharing all of that with me for a few weeks. And she put together a toy drive that she was doing with her artist. But she works with somebody that, does big arena tours and things like that. And I was like, well, hey, we can do something too, let's do our part. And so I called Ryan and said, I think we should do this, and here are the reasons why. And
now, did you call me, or did you
I
just
text
come
you.
to work one day
No.
and told me?
no, I text you
Did he
all the
respond, though?
reasons why. He did not respond.
Wow,
Then
what a dick.
the following day, I
be fair, no one
called
responds
you
anymore.
and said, hey, did you get my text message? You're like, yeah. And I was like, and you're like, let's do it. And I just was like holding my breath because I you liked my idea. I was so surprised.
I feel like the first time I heard you say, let's make a Christmas CD for free for charity, I thought, hell no.
Because
That
I
was
know
my first reaction.
Well, I know for a lot of people, especially people who are watching online on Twitch, they have probably, I'm going to guess, zero idea what actually goes into making an album.
Right. So they
All
don't
the
know,
time in the world.
literally, Ryan
So let's
put-
guess.
I don't know.
How many hours? How many hours did this everybody included spent
Oh,
making this album
hundreds.
for free?
Hundreds of hours.
Hundreds of hours in the
Yes.
last 3 weeks.
Yes. And normally it would have cost thousands of dollars.
What,
for us to-
$30,000?
Yeah.
I don't actually think it'd be that much.
$20,000.
Well, because we did a lot of it here.
Well, and no, a lot of it's like more acoustic than full track, but I still think
All right.
it's probably
what
like
number would you say?
the album. I think it would have cost between $15,000 and $20,000 to make.
And they're doing it for free for this.
We did it for
How
free.
delightful.
And we had Dan Scheich, my normal mastering engineer. He did the whole thing for
Oh,
free.
I
That's
told people-
$1,500 for free.
I told people I would ask what Jimmy Eat World album cover did Alec do?
He did Damage.
Damage. So if you look up the album for Damage, our last guest, that's Damage by Jimmy Eat World,
Yeah.
which is
Maybe
funny
it's
because
Damages.
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 Because I specifically was looking at the covers while you guys were out there
Uh-huh.
figuring it out, and I was like, I don't think it's Damages.
That was the one.
It's definitely Damages.
And he
And
did.
he also did the graphics for this for a steep discount for charity.
Yes. Yes. And we also had another mix guy involved, Ryan
Oh
Moore.
yeah, Ryan Moore, my good friend, did mix 3 of the songs for free. Yeah, I mean, all of these things. When you talk about music, all of these things that we're talking about are very expensive, terribly expensive tracks. It's just tremendous. All of these people came around and did this tremendous product. How far am I going to take it? Tremendous. So anyway, go to the Spotify right now. Listen to A Santa Cause.
Not
No,
A
that's
Punk Rock
not.
Christmas.
It's not on Spotify. It's not on Spotify.
Is it not?
It is not.
It is.
I promise you, it isn't. There's a playlist called A Santa Cause, A Punk Rock Christmas.
Oh.
There's no actual artist or
Because it's the
album.
artist, yes. So you have to look up the artist, A Santa Cause.
Yep.
True.
And you'll see Alex's beautiful art, and you'll hear all these
Thanks,
songs.
Floppy. Floppy posted it with the tagline, "Fantastic product," by the way.
Thanks, Floppy. I do this, and I appreciate that vote of confidence. All the way from Canada, our friendly neighbors to the north.
Ye old Canucks.
The old Canucks.
Do you know what they do in Canada? So I've heard,
Play hockey?
probably, but they take maple syrup,
Yes.
which is already ridiculous, because they do something with maple syrup and put on
Oh
waffles.
my gosh, that's what I've been missing in my old fashions. I forgot to put
simple
more
syrup.
sugar in.
And they take the maple syrup, they put it. Now, Floppy, you got to be honest. Tell me if you've done this. Put it in the snow with a stick, so it freezes. Maple syrup and a stick, like a popsicle stick.
What?
And take it out of the snow.
No.
bleh,
No.
and eat it like a popsicle.
No, they do not.
Frozen maple syrup in snow.
You made that up.
I didn't make it. I didn't make that shit up. What's that called, Floppy? I know you know.
Of all the Canadian jokes I've heard, and I just watched an
It does.
episode.
Chase told me it happens. I didn't make that shit up.
I just watched an episode of How I Met Your Mother, and they made fun of Canadians the entire time, and they never mentioned these maple popsicles.
Did they talk about milk in a bag though?
Yes, they
Milk
did.
in a bag?
Yeah, they get their milk in a bag,
What?
not a carton, a bag, a plastic
No.
bag.
That's ridiculous.
I swear to God, this is a real thing, Floppy, and I feel like you're lying to me by saying I made that up. I'm googling it right now. Maple syrup. I spelled it wrong. Syrup, snow, Canada. Let's see what pops up. Why don't we? A maple taffy is sugar candy made by boiling maple sap past blah blah blah, past the point where it formed maple syrup. No, that's not it. That's something fucking different.
This doesn't sound like what you're talking about at all. Do Canadians put
Do
maple
Canadians
syrup
put
in
maple
snow?
syrup in snow?
Oh.
Yes, they do, apparently. You don't pretend like you've never had frozen maple syrup. Hey, little hoodlum bro, you came in at a weird-ass time. Talking about Canada. Are you Canadian, little hoodlum?
A lot of people are, it seems like.
Yeah. Now, I've met some great Canadians. I like Canadians. The country itself, though, I got some issues with. That's a whole nother podcast.
Stick an empty milk bag in the trash and have to shove a jug in the can.
That is true. It is more,
Shove a joint in.
It's like the big cartons. You gotta like smash them,
Yeah. It sounds like
but it comes in a bag, like with a spout and shit.
Let me
Milk
see.
in a bag.
I need to see on
You
the
wanna-
internet.
you wanna
Show
get-
me
okay,
a
let's
milk
see.
bag. No. But
I am delighted at this.
how do you pour it out? How do you pour it out?
Images. The first link is why do Canadians drink milk in a bag?
And so
No.
it like lays
We're
flat
looking-
in
Oh,
their
I can't
No.
see it. Hold on. Where's
Do they put it in the fridge? Is it pasteurized?
We're
Because when
looking
I
at
was
it
in
now.
Spain this summer, their milk didn't have to go into the refrigerator.
because it wasn't pasteurized?
Right. So is
What
there
do you mean because it wasn't
Look,
pasteurized?
it comes like this. They put it in the thing, and
It's in a bag. Wow, guys. Wow. I'm just saying, wow.
wow.
I don't know how do you. It's
can't
like
believe you've never
you're
heard
picking
that.
it up. No, I haven't. I really haven't. You're trying to pick it up to pour out milk, and it's like flopping around. Is that why you're floppy dongus?
Oh my
Just
god, floppy
flopping around. You're
donkeys.
like, my milk's going everywhere.
I didn't know
Is
it was
that
about
what the
milk
bag
bags.
Bro, do you guys have cartons of anything in Canada?
No,
Because I got to tell
nothing.
you,
Cartons of
cartons
eggs?
are
No.
rock.
Bags of eggs.
No,
Yeah,
bags of eggs. No,
Okay, I might have just made that one up.
bags of eggs. Y'all, cartons rock.
There you go. So Floppy says, so I guess he looked it up. So the maple syrup thing is apparently a fast way to make maple taffy. There you go. You heard it here first. Milk in a bag and maple taffy.
Wow. All right. Well. Anyway, you can go to bit.ly/SantaCause,
All
all
caps.
caps.
to give
Capitalization matters with bit.ly, by the way. Not the rest of the internet, but with bit.ly it does.
Also, Floppy recently posted a link, so I'm sure you guys can click.
And it's in the links. And you can
And let's
check out
post
the
another one
Christmas
right
CD
now.
we
You
made,
guys are the
which was
best.
the idea of Leah sitting to our double left.
and made better by Mr. Ryan Poole.
Produced by me, as they would say.
And the important thing is the money goes to buy toys for the kids. We didn't say that part.
What the kids? Which the
What?
kids?
Toys for the kids who are not going to have Christmas because they don't even have a house.
What do you mean they won't have Christmas,
There's
Leah?
no chimney for Santa to come down.
Oh, no. Wow.
Where does he go?
I don't know. We're trying to help him out.
Okay.
So we're trying to raise an additional $1,000 before midnight. It is currently 9 p.m. here in Central Standard
Now your
Time.
overall goal is 10,000, right?
Our overall goal is
10,000
10,000. Kind of think we're not going to hit it.
You might though.
That would be amazing. There's 2
But
days left to hit
today's
that
goal is
goal.
an additional 1,000.
$1,000. So if you're here, y'all out in the stream, if you want to give $20, $30,
$5,
$10,
100,
300 loonies,
75,000.
400 toonies.
Loonies and toonies also welcome.
Yeah, I don't know. Are loonies? I don't know how they compare to the U.S. dollar.
A loonie is $1 Canada dollar. A toonie is $2 Canada dollars.
No.
And yes, it is. And
Why
they're
do you know
coins,
so much about
and they
Canada?
throw them at strippers, from what Chase tells me.
I've heard that.
Do you have
That's
a lot
ridiculous.
of Canadian friends?
Yes.
I have 2 Canadian friends, and also I used to date a
Y'all.
girl from Canada.
Floppy.
Wow.
She's from Medicine
Canada.
Hat.
All y'all
Canada.
Canadians,
Medicine
throw
Hat.
your loonies and toonies at
That's what her town was
our
called.
PayPal money
I'm like
pool.
90% sure one of the
Hope
reasons
these
we broke
kids
up
have
because I kept
Christmas.
making fun of her town.
Y'all have
Medicine
Christmas
Hat.
in Canada, right?
Medicine Hat, Canada. Can I just say it one more time? Medicine Hat, Canada.
They have Christmas there, don't
What
they?
is a medicine hat?
Yeah.
It's a
You
hat
know where
wear
they
when you do
don't have
medicine.
Christmas?
When you do medicine.
Florida.
It's not made out of medicine.
Floppy says there's one place in Canada that it's legit to throw loonies and toonies at strippers.
Wow.
And Chase has definitely been there.
Wow.
Hashtag the real Chase Lemon. If you guys are interested.
All right, so Leah has been managing the A Santa Claus project and had the initial idea. And you can look her up at Lilo Creative Management.
But also I sent you guys, Liz and Floppy, a link to her Instagram, which I know she wants to promote right now, because you might be changing up your website. You said it's a little outdated.
Yeah, I'm going to do some things on the website, so it's not the most up to date, but Instagram is pretty much where
It's
it's
the
at.
place for now.
Yeah.
So can you guys post the link to Leah Lowrance's Instagram?
Thank you.
Thanks. No, he posted the link to the album, so that's not it.
Leah, anything else you want to
Thanks
say?
for follow Pixlr20.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And our next up guest is... Oh, thanks for the
surprise.
follow.
We haven't
Mackie
announced her yet.
B2.
Next guest surprise.
What are all those
next
little
guest surprise.
things popping up in the screen?
Those are my personal channel emotes that
Oop.
either I made or someone
Sorry,
else drew.
hit the mic. Maybe
That's
that one's
okay.
muted. Okay.
It is muted.
Okay. I'm going to
You're
get
fine.
out of here
you
and
guys
try
eat McDonald's
again
24/7?
not
Thanks.
Would love to. Oh, are you
Jamie
kidding?
likes VG.
Who's this guy?
Was that
Pixel-
vegetable glycerin? Pixler 20.
Would you send in our next secret guest, please?
I
With a
shall.
coffee for me.
With a coffee.
Pixler 20.
How about the chili?
Do you guys eat
that
McDonald's
we're gonna
24/7?
have for dinner?
Is he talking about Americans? Is he from Canada? Or
I don't
is
know.
he talking about Canadians? I don't get it.
So, what?
Pixler, define what you're saying.
Just wanted to remind you that is there.
Oh, right. For
Oh. So we have our next guest and our fourth guest of the night coming on, who was a.
Is this our fourth? Holy crap.
I know we've never done more
Four
than
guests
one
on
guest.
one night?
Now we have 4.
This is like
For
just such a
charity.
compilation show. Yeah, for charity. Y'all, if you're out there, bit.ly/
You don't gotta keep saying it.
all
He
caps,
keeps posting the link.
Santa
It's fine.
Claus. I know, but we also have a podcast where people only hear
Oh,
my voice.
you're right. You're right. Sorry.
So, go check it out. There's only 2 days left
Thanks,
to help
Liz.
out. And yeah, it's in the chat if you're here on Twitch. I almost called it Discord. If you're here on Twitch, check it out. We are trying to raise money to buy toys for kids. So
In Florida because of Hurricane.
yeah, and also if you don't have like money, like I don't have a lot of money. If y'all don't have a lot of
Me
money
neither. Broke
and you
as
can't
shit.
donate, share it on Facebook or Instagram.
We haven't
but-
said that yet. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't thought of it, but yeah, share on Facebook. We have a fundraiser video you can see on YouTube. A Santa Claus to Florida with Love is the album title. You could share that from Facebook, and that could be your part to help. So that'd be awesome. We have our next guest coming in pretty soon.
Queuing up. I'm gonna go check on them, and what
Okay.
I mean is I'm gonna go to the bathroom and
Sure,
use
he's
that as
going
an
to the
excuse.
bathroom and
So you have
excuse
to
himself.
entertain the people.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna come into the center, where I belong. Liz, Floppy, how you been? It's been a really long time since I've seen you guys. Very excited to see you guys back in the chat. Makes my Christmas season. Hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas. Who else is new here? Cat Dad TV. I haven't heard of you before. What's the bar stock with tonight? Great question. We have Bullet Bourbon, which we have almost finished. Our next guest is underage, so she won't be drinking. So Jury and I will finish this later. We're having Old Fashions, which is the bourbon with ice and bitters and simple syrup Jury had made of sugar in the raw. I know, Floppy. It's been so long. Is this our next secret guest is walking in now?
Hi,
Who are you, secret guest?
I'm Carmen. Where should I sit?
Carmen, sit right there in the guest chair.
Do you want your coffee?
I am Blake Shelton T. Flicky. Absolutely, dude. Carmen, I just want to say to you, wow, the things you do here every week, you just make us so proud. I like
Hello.
watch what you do, and I don't know how you do it. It's amazing. Yeah, just,
Is that your Blake Shelton voice? That's pretty good.
It's really good.
dude. Jury Bird, great to
You're in
meet
my
you.
chair.
And then here's my final Blake Shelton impression.
What the? Being tall.
Exactly. I hear he's much taller than I am.
Oh,
Yo, everybody in the world comes to me and they're like, "You look just like Blake Shelton," and then we're like, "Ah!" And then they're all, "But he's taller than you."
Oh, Cat Dad, tonight the
Damn,
bar
why'd
is
you
stocked
mention
with
that?
old fashions.
Oh, I already mentioned. Me and Cat
Oh.
Dad already talked.
Though-
Cat Dad already talked.
Though Carmen will not be drinking them as she is under 21 and we abide by the law.
I also told them that too.
Mostly.
Yo, when you were gone, I covered it, man. Me and the chat were like, that.
No, he's not Luke Bryant, but
But I am
2
Blake
guests
Shelton.
ago did work for Luke Bryant, right?
He just says, good Lib Blake impression. No, I did not, but our last guest,
2 guests
actually. Thank you, Mackie B? I can't read that. Mackie B2.
Yep.
Our last guest was Alex Strickland, and he did art for Luke Bryan.
Yes.
And he also did art for our album, which
Thanks,
is called A Santa Cause, viewable on Spotify now. And our next guest is a part of A Santa Cause. Welcome, everybody, Carmen Brandy.
Now, some of you might remember Carmen Brandy was a guest like 5 episodes ago. Or
A
so?
number of a while ago.
A few episodes ago. And Liz is. If you don't have him, Liz, let me know. I'll find him.
so good.
Where can people find you on the internet? First of all,
At Carmen Brandy. That's it.
everywhere.
Everywhere except Twitter. If you use Twitter still, it's at Carmen _ Brandy.
A lot of people use
I
Twitter
love
still.
it. Sounds like you're talking to old people. If you still use Twitter,
Thanks for the follow.
if you fax and page people and tweet, it's at what?
on fleek.
At Carmen Brandy.
Do you use Snapchat?
I do not.
That's because it's the worst.
Yeah, Snapchat just seems like a
only for
accident
dick
waiting
pics.
to. Okay.
That's why nobody should ever use it. It's terrible.
Gotcha.
I heard Snapchat was like the next up and coming thing, and everybody was getting the Snapchat. But then when I was on Snapchat,
The Snapchat?
I feel like Snapchat did nothing for me.
What an
Did I
old
say
guy.
the? Did I say the?
You said everyone's talking about the Snapchat.
The Snapchat. Like it's the new thing
are
from
old.
2009.
It's like the day after I turned 30, I added the to everything. I
I got a link.
everybody
Liz.
talks about Snapchat being like the next big thing. Not the
When?
Snapchat. Snapchat.
When did people talk about
A few
that?
years ago.
Like 10 years ago?
No.
It
Like
legit
2
came out
years
before
ago.
I ever met my current wife.
This is true.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It's been out for a long time.
But Snapchat started off as a very like seedy place, and then it moved into an okay place, and then it moved into the place. All I'm saying is, I'm absolutely right.
I'm not following.
Shut up.
It was. I would say my a better interpretation of
Tell
what
me about
you're
Not
getting at.
better. Tell me about your interpretation of Snapchat.
When I had a Snapchat, I was like 14, and all you could do was send and receive photos that lasted 10 seconds.
Yes.
Right, that was the whole point.
And
So
you,
when I
Well-
said,
Which
is
so
why-
referencing what I said 3 seconds ago that you guys laughed at, a CD place. Go on.
So-
tell me what happened next.
I'm not saying that what you said was wrong. I'm merely saying that it had no detail whatsoever. So I'm gonna, for those that have,
You're explaining the details. I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yes.
Tell us the details.
so yes, you send and received photos. Then there was a point where you could watch your mutual friends' stories, where they would share
Thanks, Liz.
their everyday life, and you could watch it.
Which was really smart at the time.
Correct. And now I would say the place that Snapchat is a hub for everything, to send and receive photos, to send instant messages, to watch your friends' stories, to watch regional places. If you go travel and you want to see what happens in Washington, you can watch the Washington story.
That's very cool.
Okay, but then the biggest part of Snapchat that has changed is news organizations,
ruining
different
everything.
networks, YouTube, everything that has media has a story. So if you want to watch BuzzFeed, you want to watch, instead of a 6-minute long video on how to make, pancakes, you can watch a series of 15-second videos.
Do people still watch BuzzFeed?
I do. Have you seen their Unsolved series? It's really great.
I haven't. They're
Have
so
you seen their-
remarkably biased, and I hate them.
All their posts
but I
about
d-
the 90s.
Though I do
No.
watch. Are the Try Guys BuzzFeed?
Try Guys are great.
I do like the Try Guys.
Try Guys.
They are great.
They're great. They have their own. They separated. They left
That's
BuzzFeed.
right. I heard that.
Yes.
Really?
What's the Asian guy's name who's like super fancy?
Yes, he's flaming homosexual man.
I don't think he is. I think,
Yes, he
I
is.
think he said he's
He's
not.
bi.
Oh,
He's
I really
bi.
like him. He's
Eugene.
hilarious. Eugene. I really like Eugene.
Wait. This is very important. Is flaming?
Is that
If
PC
you're
or not?
flaming, doesn't that have to mean very gay,
Flop-
not
yeah,
bi?
Eugene.
Like bi has to be like simmering. Am I right?
Yes, he is. I would say that you're correct, Ryan. Like, if I were to describe him, I would say simmering. But really, he's flaming.
He's flaming gay.
He's
this guy's
hilarious.
simmering bi.
He's
Do you know-
very.
Do you know who we're talking about?
I have seen the Try Guys.
love his video.
I don't know who he is in specific.
He's
the
very
Asian
dry
guy.
humor.
I only saw
He has a
Try
lot of
Guys
dry
once.
humor.
Oh, yeah.
He's my least favorite because he's just mean.
He is mean.
He's mean. And I think my favorite of the Try Guys is, let me think.
I don't remember the other people's names. There's the guy with glasses who's dorky.
Yes.
There's the one with his wife.
I think he's my favorite.
He's cool. I like him. I
He's
forget
my
his name.
favorite because he embraces his dad life. You know?
Yes, he does. I like that.
I appreciate a man who just embraces that.
Who? Would somebody peek their head in?
This is Eugene. Is Eugene his name?
The simmering
Asian guy.
Eugene.
And then
I've only seen one.
I'm forgetting.
It was the one where they tried
Yeah.
guns.
that's a good episode. I like that one.
That was one you showed me. Yeah.
Thanks for the follow. Anyways, we're way off track. We started
We
off track,
totally did.
but
Good rabbit trail.
right
We
from the
are
start.
bonding.
Yeah, just wait till we get the mousetrap out
most
later.
important thing that we need to say during this episode, just to set ground rules, is no magic here. Very important rule.
Which, if you guys don't, you should watch the Carmen Brandy episode.
You go back a few episodes and watch Carmen's episode, you'll understand
Yeah.
why that was a very important rule. Mm-hmm. We keep getting notifications. It's bothering me. It's
Yes.
really bothering me.
Just ignore it.
Ryan, you're so happy.
It's trolls. The mods are taking care of the trolls because I have the most awesome mods of all time.
Thanks, the mods.
It's Floppy and Liz.
I thought you
Floppy
said
Liz, my faves.
matzo balls.
No, just mods.
Cheers, mate.
Moderators.
And I was like, what are matzo balls again?
Roger Jaeger!
Roger!
Ah! Like the Kool-Aid man just busted through the door. Roger Jaeger, the Kool-Aid man of Music Row Hideout.
I brought some magic. Is that cool?
Oh shit, you're stealing our magic.
I was not ready for that.
I thought it was going to be Leah. And then it was...
Floppy just almost broke the door.
Bye.
We should have like 5 guests more often. Or
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of fun.
you never know what's going to happen.
Roger just
Episode
makes
should
a...
have 5 guests.
Bye, Roger. And he's gone without a
You know what
trace.
people don't know? This door, if you can see it, where Roger just entered and everybody comes in and out of, there's actually a hallway in between that door and the next door out. Like a small, square-shaped room. Like,
Yeah, hallway's not the correct word.
hallway's not right.
It's like a sound.
What do you call
It's
that?
like
room to
a
keep
panic
sound from
room.
traver-
Panic
Yes,
room.
it's like a panic room.
I like that.
Yas. It's like it's like 2.5
say
feet
Yas, Queen?
by 2.5 feet. Yas, Queen. You know who I learned Yas, Queen from?
Who?
Leah and Carmen.
Really?
They taught me Yas, Queen.
But you say it so wrong.
I know, because
Well, what's
I'm a
the proper
guy.
way,
I don't want to
Carmen?
get it
Okay.
right. I don't want to know the proper way. I'll start
the proper
sounding
way?
Well,
really
you know,
pretty.
I'm all about consensual things, and I'm not going to force feed. I'm not going to force feed you the correct terminology.
Can that please be her band? Carmen Brandy, all about consensual things.
I don't know how to react right now. I'm just.
Sorry, it's awesome. What did you say that?
Cat, it's all about that consent. That's correct.
This is not a joke.
What were you gonna say next? It was about Yas Queen, if I recall. Yas Queen.
Am I supposed to teach you how to say it?
Yeah. how
I'll
do you-
only do it if
no,
you
just-
say
yeah.
yes.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Wow.
Yes.
What? Oh, sorry. What you meant to say is, I don't want to be rude.
No.
Okay,
No.
Okay,
because
tell me how
you
to
know
say
what I
Yas Queen.
mean. Okay, well,
Teach
we
me.
have to. It's like, you know, in a spelling bee where, you know, they give you a word and you ask for it in a sentence.
Sure.
I feel that the only way that I can appropriately share it with you in context is if I have a conversation with someone where I feel the need to say it.
Oh, wow.
So,
So it's gonna pop up anytime.
yes. So
All right. Okay.
we're gonna just let this No.
Yes.
No, not that. Never that.
If you, oh gosh. So we're just gonna let this conversation go, and at any moment that I feel like impassioned to say it, then I
You
will.
will. Okay. Well, let's start
Are
then
y'all
with
having the convo?
no, it's just having
The
the
what?
normal podcast thing.
Okay,
we'll
and
come
then
up
she'll
with-
bring it up
if it comes
happens,
up.
I
If
think.
it comes
Okay,
up.
First off, we have a special surprise for Carmen.
Oh yeah, right, we do.
Okay.
Is it a wand?
No, that would be great though.
Yes, Queen.
Stop trying to force it.
Yeah,
know,
you really forced it.
I am, but it's the only way I know.
Is this my present? Am I
No.
the only one getting a present?
This is your
Yes.
present,
Am I really?
Carmen Brandy. Am I really? Carmen Brandy.
What?
20% British. 20% of the time she speaks in a British accent.
No, I don't.
Maybe 10.
I've never heard it.
Did you hear her just now? Go back on the stream and watch what
That's
she
not a
said.
thing I can do
Did
live
really?
right now.
You'll see. Just listen for it.
Are
She
you gonna give
speaks
her
in
the
a British
present or
accent.
what?
I don't.
This is our white elephant gift to you.
White Elephant's a whole game. You can't.
But I just want to feel special. Am I the only one getting a
You
gift?
literally
right now?
are the
Yes,
only
you're
one.
the
I'm
only
literally
one
the
getting
only
a
one.
gift.
Are
You're the
you
only
gonna
one.
shock me? Is
Of
this something
one-
that I
of
pull and it
all
shocks
of our
me?
It's a
four
loaded
guests, you're the
mousetrap.
Only one.
No.
Tara Miro says
Yes.
Okay, so am I supposed to open it? Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
but
you,
hold it up high
Ryan.
so everybody at home can see your gift.
Welcome to my unboxing.
That ASMR unboxing
ASMR
videos.
unboxing. Dude, double. Wow. That gets all the people.
I like
Opening the gift.
those that are tightly wrapped.
Podcast literally has everything.
That's right.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Guys, my hands are. I'm so stressed out that I can't even.
Grow hideout is like a box of chocolates.
Okay. The box is unwrapped.
No, I almost fell out of my chair. I almost pulled it.
You're okay. Are you guys gonna let me open my gift and put the attention on me?
Oh, sorry. So sorry. Oh, let me go to the camera 2 that just focuses on you.
Oh, good.
Welcome. We're gonna unbox this gift right now. It's very shaped like a box. I like how it tastes. I like boxes so much. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh! This is... So far, I see very prickly things, and I like prickly things on my fingers. Oh!
What is it,
the
though?
most precious thing. It's a little ornament that's a cactus. Who purchased this?
Is it spiky?
This gift.
Wait. I like the way that it pops in my ear. Pop, pop, pop.
Look, I'm not usually one to say that, like, certain things are better if you've been drinking.
Our show is way better if you've been drinking.
I was going to say, Carmen is way better if you've been drinking.
I think you're delightful.
Officially
in every
offended.
Way.
Thank you, Jerry.
No, it's not to put you down. I'm just saying there's a way you're even better.
Mm-hmm.
Even better.
So you're saying she's already amazing.
But then even better. Yeah.
His defenses are down.
Alcohol doesn't ruin Carmen. Makes her better.
Great. Let's talk.
So, what we haven't, which we normally start
Whoa,
with.
I
Thank
gotta
you
tell
for
her.
this
I gotta
gift.
tell her who bought her that gift.
Thank you, Ryan.
So that
I love
gift
you
was
so
bought
much.
for you by Julie Diamond
Oh, well, I thought it was from you. Never mind.
in Waco, Texas.
Julie, thank you if you're watching.
She probably isn't. Although, wait. Julie
could
does
be.
watch sometimes, actually.
This is
Julie
the
is Leah's
cutest,
cousin
most
in,
precious thing.
In Waco, Texas.
Here I am
And she's
thinking it's
amazing.
from you, and I was like, wow, what a
Right.
sentimental
Ryan's such
man.
a dick, right?
No, that's not the right word.
Thanks, Carmen.
What's the right word?
Butthole?
No, Queen.
You know,
Nas.
Isn't that a rapper from 20 years ago?
Yeah, Nas.
15 years ago?
Remember
Nas?
him?
Yeah. He
I don't
did a
remember
song
his
called
songs.
Jesus Christ, right?
I don't know that song.
And people were like, is Nas a Christian rapper? Remember when that happened? And, then,
don't know.
and everyone's like, no.
Nas. I don't know.
Cat Dad says there's a rapper named Butthole. I bet you there is.
Probably true. Oh.
Oh, Nas.
Nas.
Never mind.
Never mind.
So, you, bringing us back as if we're just starting, you did a song on a Santa Claus.
I sure did.
Now, I gotta say, the song you did, I had never heard before your version.
Yes, I'm an indie woman.
Neither.
Wow, you're so fancy. I don't think it was an indie song.
No, it's not.
It was a massive Dolly Parton song,
yeah, in the 70s.
right? Right, which I had never heard.
Yeah.
until your version. I actually
Thank
heard
you.
yours before the Dolly Parton version.
Yes, her version's iconic.
What made you choose that song? Perfect.
Well, I was asking a friend what song reminded her of me as a Christmas song. She told me Hard Candy Christmas.
That's such a weird way to phrase that question.
Well, I didn't.
What song reminds you of me?
I was like,
as a Christmas song.
I articulated it more like this. I said, I'm recording a Christmas song, and I need you to tell me a song that you think best represents me artistically. And she was like, this song. So I agree. I definitely feel her vibes.
Totes.
Now, I don't know if Ryan asked you beforehand.
Yes.
Are you going to play the song for us?
I do
live?
have a guitar, and I do have a
Yes.
voice.
I assumed you would.
Those are two of the
Yes.
necessary items.
Yes, I will say my voice is quite tired, but we will give it a go.
Well, we should do it right away then, before
Yes,
you get more
let
tired.
me let me grab my guitar if you don't
Grab your
mind.
guitar.
Absolutely. And what's the song called?
It's called A Hard Candy Christmas.
Right, by Dolly.
Oh, so
by
grab
Dolly
your guitar.
Parton.
By Dolly Parton.
Right.
So in the meantime, if you go to Spotify or
Yeah.
Apple Music
Or Liz or
Google
Floppy, can you
Play,
post the link to the album?
any of the streaming sites that there are for music, even YouTube Music, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazon
Literally,
Music.
yes, Amazon Music. Literally, any music streaming site right now in the world will have Hard Candy
You're right.
Christmas by Carmen
Thanks, Floppy.
Carmen Brandy. I almost called you Carmen Candy. Hard Candy.
That really
Carmen
rhymes.
Candy.
That flows really good.
Carmen Brandy
That could be your
with Hard
stage name.
Candy Christmas.
She could be Carmen Candy. That could be her
Carmen
musician
Candy.
stage name when she exclusively plays Christmas covers.
Yeah, I was thinking from the months of November through early January,
Carmen
she is
Candy.
Carmen Candy.
I think that doesn't really go with my brand.
No, but Carmen Brandy singing Hard Candy Christmas on Spotify and the whole streaming internet now. Also, if you go to bit.ly/Santa Claus, all
They just-
caps,
Yeah.
they just posted the link, but you can go check it out and give some kids a merrier Christmas. And so Carmen spent maybe 4 hours here recording this song, and I spent many, many, many more hours than that mixing it and editing and all sorts of magic. And we did we spent a lot of time making the song to try to give kids a more merry Christmas. So would love if you visit that PayPal money pool and give $10, $20, whatever, to help some kids have
Anything
Christmas.
donated tonight on the stream at all will go towards that. So.
Absolutely.
And this is Carmen Brandy's rendition of Hard Candy
Yeah.
Christmas.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Carmen.
Would you pull up the lyrics? Could you give me your phone so I can type in?
No, I got you.
What an angel.
Do you think you could scoot your chair in 6 inches this way?
There's so many words in this song.
I know, right?
I don't know. It doesn't even all fit on one screen.
Yeah, you're good. I need a couple.
Okay.
And then don't put your foot on this.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, you just fine, girl. Yas, queen. When are you gonna say that?
Hey, serious time.
I'm never going to say it if you keep forcing it. Remember what we're all about here?
All about consent.
The full consent podcast. Partial consent, not.
Okay. Every time I get on here, I think that it's going to be something and it ends up being totally something else. Oh boy. Bear with me here. Are we good?
We good.
Okay. Hey, maybe I'll dye my hair. Maybe I'll move somewhere Maybe I'll get a car. Maybe I'll drive so far that I'll lose track. Me, I'll bounce right back. Maybe I'll lose some weight. Maybe I'll... No! Oh, Ryan. Maybe I'll lose some weight. Maybe I'll just get drunk. Maybe I'll clear my junk. Maybe I'll just get drunk. Oh.
Ryan's not helping.
No! Me, I'll be just fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through. Ooh, tomorrow, still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. Hey, maybe I'll learn to sew. Maybe I'll just lie low. Maybe I'll hit the bars. Maybe I'll count the stars until dawn. Me, I will go on. Maybe I'll settle down. Maybe I'll just leave town. Maybe I'll have some fun. Maybe I'll meet someone and make him mine. Me, I'll be just fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. Oh, still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. Oh, still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. Struggle bus.
You say struggle bus?
Yes.
Though I heard several wrong chords.
Because
I
you were
will still say
because you were messing her up, making her
Yes,
laugh.
because I was distracting
After you shut your whore mouth, she did amazing.
You didn't let me finish.
Not you, him.
Said though I heard
You're delightful. He's the
several
whore.
wrong chords, your voice was like a gift
Really? My
from
voice hurts so
heaven
bad right now.
above.
You can hear the
Really?
official recorded song on the Spotify album or
Your
anywhere else you get
voice
your
is
music.
like an angel.
Are you trying to instigate me to say
Hold
you
on.
know what I want to say?
Maybe
Don't-
Yeah, you are. You are, you malicious man.
your voice was like an angel had the best day of his life. He was living his best life. And that angel living his best life
Living his truth.
happened upon
It's truth, yes.
$1 million that he found for
Honestly,
free in the streets.
Let me just tell you.
That's what your voice sounds like.
Let me just tell you. That
Wait.
No,
It's
no.
like gold. Like an angel and gold.
Oh, I probably
Which
switched
is your
the
new
camera.
band name. Angels and Gold.
You know, your compliments, I just appreciate so much.
Thank you.
And late at night, I just want to shove them up my butt because I'm so tired of your crap.
Wow.
Actually, never
No,
mind.
Queen. No.
You're trying to instigate me to say what you want me to
Nas,
say.
Queen.
Yes, you
Nas.
are.
That's manipulative,
It's
Ryan.
manipulation, and let me tell you, ladies, we're all about consensual relationships.
That's right, ladies.
Men,
Nas, Queen. Nas.
That's not a thing. Stop trying to make it a thing.
So tell us, Carmen, why did you want to be a part of a Santa cause?
Well, I am from Florida.
I didn't know that. Are you from
Yes,
Florida?
I am.
What
I'm
part of
from
Florida?
Tampa.
If you had listened during her last episode of the podcast, you would know.
I was here.
I know.
That was a long time ago.
I'm surprised Ryan remembers in this moment, to be honest.
Right?
Clearwater, Florida.
Yes.
Thank
But
you.
Tampa. She said it's near Tampa.
Yes, but
Clearwater's near
Ryan's
Tampa.
right. I'm from Clearwater. If we're really going to be specific, I'm from a little town called Safety Harbor. But like no one knows that, and it's very small. So I just say either Clearwater or Tampa. If people are from Florida, then they know Clearwater. If people are not from Florida, then I say Tampa because that's what
Gotcha.
people knows. So obviously, I honestly made a Ryan good words. Don't know how to use them.
Words are hard. It's okay.
Ryan made a good point where that I feel like I really didn't see a lot. I don't watch a lot of news to begin with, but I do feel like that there wasn't a whole lot of coverage on Hurricane Michael, and I really don't know much about it. To be
You're right.
quite
We honestly
frank.
talked about how there was not a lot of coverage.
Yes,
tonight.
like
Yeah.
I don't know the extent of the damage, but obviously, I mean, like any natural disaster is not good, so it really doesn't matter how bad it was. Is the fact that it affected people, and people are people. It doesn't matter the quantity.
20,000
Really
is the
bad.
quantity.
20,000
20,000 without
made homeless.
homes.
Yes, that's the same.
Probably hundreds of thousands were impacted.
Right, but
maybe
20,000 were
millions.
straight up
20,000
without
like
homes.
lost their house.
That's crazy.
That's like the gnarliest tornado there's ever been. Like in a tornado, how many people lose their homes? Much less.
Less than like several, like in the
Several.
well, it's like tornadoes. When
Many
they hit,
several.
It's a lot less than in hurricanes.
That,
Hurricanes are like a whole.
It was, this is a fact. It is the most powerful hurricane to make landfall in the United States
What
since
was
1969.
what
Really?
was the,
Michael?
Yeah. So it's just weird. You didn't hear a lot about it because there was a lot of other news going on at the time.
It was
but
during
it was like one of the most
election
powerful
cycle.
hurricanes in a very long time. So,
Well,
anyway,
I've been through quite a few hurricanes, and they're no fun. They're no fun at all. So, relate, but obviously didn't lose my house when I went through a hurricane. But it's like pretty scary, and I can't imagine like potentially going through that again without a home. So, yeah, pretty devastating, really sad. I don't know anybody personally affected by it because I'm just not from that particular area in Florida, but really broke my heart. And obviously it blesses my heart that you wanna help kids, you wanna help children. I love children. You know, I'm a woman. My body is made to make children.
We also love children, and
And-
we're not women, though.
Yas
Truth.
queen.
But I like, you know, I have this like very deep connection with kids. I love kids, and I can't imagine them not being able to share with their classmates or with their peers the holiday spirit. And whether it's with gifts or like just a general sense of joy about the season, I can't imagine. Very grateful with what I have in my life and what my family has provided for me, and like I can't imagine being a child and my parents being unable to provide for me, and the trauma that would inflict on my early adolescent life, you know. Not only just going through the experience, but also just you get what I'm saying. So obviously that was a huge reason for why I wanted to be a part of it, but like I love Ryan, and I'm passionate about whatever he's passionate about because he's a good man.
You love Ryan.
Aren't we all?
I think
Love Ryan.
he's okay at best.
Well, you did call him a whore, so
Well, that's just a fact. That's not insulting you. It's just describing you.
But to be fair, you can burn in hell.
That's
So
true.
I
That
would
is
just
true.
like to say very quickly that
We're the best
tender-hearted
We're the best
podcast.
co-hosts ever.
Carmen did a song called Hard Candy Christmas.
She literally
And
just played it, and we just talked about
We
it.
just played it. I want to say this. Currently, it has the most streams of any of our songs. I
Wow.
heard that. And
And you're up against some pretty heavy hitters.
I'm currently looking
I laugh
at
because it sounds like a very subtle shade.
what
A subtle shade?
Do we need like a? Do you know what shade is?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not that old.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were Ryan. You know. You're
No,
not
he's
Ryan.
older than me.
It was like
I
subtle
am
shade.
2 months older. So
He's out of touch.
The number one song on our A Santa Claus playlist is your song.
Wow.
I can't quite
That's actually
get
really
there
cool.
now. It has a total of 213 streams.
Hey, 213.
Just came
Good
out.
number.
213. Yeah, for how many days has it been? Less than 20 days. 10 days.
Less
Right?
than, maybe less
cool.
than
10
10
days.
days.
10 days.
Since it was actually on Spotify?
For her. Her song was the first one out.
Oh, okay.
10 days. Number one song. Hard Candy Christmas. You can look it up on A Santa Claus. I see that one fan is listening right now.
Really?
Anyway, I'm looking at Spotify for artists. It gives you a lot of info.
Oh, cool. I love
Is that
Someone's
us?
listening right now. Appreciate
No,
you.
it's not us.
And there's just a few hours left to give to our first batch of toys that's going out to the Florida Panhandle tomorrow.
2.5 hours left.
If you check out the PayPal money pool and give whether it's like $10, $5, $100, whatever you have, whatever you can give away. Like, don't want anybody to,
That's the two.
don't give away like everything you have for you to have a Merry Christmas. But if you can spare a couple dollars to give a kid in Florida a Merry Christmas, be much appreciated.
Floppy or Liz, can you post a link to where people can donate if they want to again in the chat? I know we've done it like 20 times today, but let's do it again because children.
Yeah, support the kids. So we probably need to wrap up, but Carmen,
Okay.
can you update us on your life since last time
have
you
you
were on
been
the
playing?
podcast?
I know.
What's going on with
been
your
going on
music
with you?
career?
Yes. Well, I am working on new music.
Now, when you say yas, would you mean what kind of a person are you talking to? King,
I'm confused.
Prince, Jack,
Joker.
a knave.
You know, let me help
Thanks,
you.
Floppy.
Let me help
Any
you, Ryan.
kind of
Let me help you,
royal.
Ryan.
What
That
kind of royal?
something has
Thanks for
to
the
be
follow.
pretty significant for me to throw out that word.
The Q word.
Yeah. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
I use new slang.
Holy crap!
There's new slang.
I just
caught
won
up
a-
with the old slang.
I just won $1 million in the lottery.
Great.
Yeah.
Like for instance, when Jonathan Van Ness pursued his dream of being a figure skater,
Sure.
I looked at that and I said it.
What'd you say?
We know what we said. We know what I said.
I don't know what you said.
And when I saw that, if you know who I'm talking about and you know what exactly I'm talking about, basically there's a show called Queer Eye. It's super popular on Netflix.
My wife likes
Or
it.
the straight
Yes. Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Yes.
Well,
And there's
haven't they changed it now to just Queer Eye?
just Queer Eye.
Yeah.
And there is the groomer on the show. Are you listening to me?
So I'm looking at who's donated to our PayPal recently. Nobody from this stream that I can tell. Y'all go give a couple bucks. $1.50, price
it
of a
out.
milk
Wow,
bag.
now you're just being rude.
Milk bag.
Anyway, so Queer Eye, Jonathan Ness, he is the groomer. And
Does that mean like hairstylist?
hairstylist? And he helps, you
Groomer
know.
is like about dogs.
That's dogs.
Well, that's what they call him on the show. The groomer.
Really? That's
Really?
odd.
Yes. And
Did you just bark on the podcast? I thought we had a no
live
barking
TV.
rule.
Ryan is just past the threshold of drunkenness.
I'm not. I'm well within the threshold.
Yeah. Sure. Got you. And he always made these subtle, dream jokes, if you will, about him always watching the Olympic ice skaters and being so just fascinated by them, and how it was always his dream since he was a little boy to be do a double twist, double shot, flirt, flat.
That's the scientific
That.
name.
Do you mean
triple
a triple
lux.
sow cow?
Triple sound, yeah. And he, I just loved it. I loved his aspirations and his dreams. And then one day, and he's very successful now. He's a millionaire now.
Yeah.
One day, he has an ice skating rink, and he is skating, and he is doing a little bit of a jump. And when I saw that, I cried. One, I cried.
Mm-hmm.
Two, the second thing I did was comment in many letters the YQ. And
No, why do you deny it so?
this is great. I literally have never seen Ryan so frustrated.
So,
There has to be like terminology
you've seen
for
me more
this.
frustrated.
No. This is like frustrated
no.
on good terms.
So wait. A couple things. First off, are you saying the groomer has his own ice skating rink? Like,
no,
in his
I didn't mean
house
to
or
say
something?
that. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay.
Like he was on an ice skating rink.
Second of all, I can do more than a little jump.
I
Ice
can as
skating.
well. I figure skated for like 4 years of my life.
Really?
So
Oh,
I
I'm
really.
probably not as
cool.
good as you then.
Did you watch that movie?
Can you
What's
do
that-
a spin?
What's
Yes,
that
I
movie?
can. I can
that's
take my
cool.
leg
Topic?
and keep it up in the air with me.
What is that movie called? Topic, you know?
What is it about?
I know
It's
what
about-
a topic is.
That movie?
about-
The Matrix?
No, it's
That
about
movie.
it's about
Oh.
it's about a guy who
The,
played
Frosty
professional
Snowman?
He played professional hockey
Okay.
and then got injured and wasn't able to anymore. And so to try to get back into shape,
I think I would love that.
he trained with a figure skater and had to learn how to figure skate.
Did they fall in love?
It was like totally. It was like an 80s movie. What was that? What's that movie? Somebody tell me what that movie was called in the chat. There's 10 of you. It was like a really good movie.
making it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
I knew what you were thinking in that moment. I do, and I was so close. I was so close.
Let's see. What is it called? It's called The Cutting Edge. It's called.
Oh, it's
Cutting
so
edge.
good.
It's
awesome.
not in the
Never
80s.
heard
It's
of it.
1992.
Even
Cool,
better.
never
You
heard
would
of it.
love it.
Even
It's
better.
so good.
Honestly, Jury, I think that we're soul sisters.
Yeah, we
And
are.
That
Hey,
like
soul sister.
you know,
Oh my
Ain't that
god.
Mr.
you have to understand that. Oh, is your
Brian is
Yeah, it's dying.
Yes, I am. Thank you, Father.
Somebody bumped the charger.
probably.
Look at this. It's like taped in two places.
Where do you plug it in?
Yeah, because
It
your
looked like-
rabbit ate it.
It's plugged in.
Is it plugged in? It's
My
just,
wife's rabbit ate it.
Yeah.
Oh, your
See how
wife
it's
is a rat.
taped in two places?
Oh,
One of these is not making a good enough connection to keep it charged. We're at 13%.
It's that green one. We are losing battery over
There's a
time.
green one. I see a black. Oh, it's green.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's okay. We have 13%. The podcast
It's
will be over
going
in about
really
10
quick.
minutes. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I give it
In
10 minutes.
I was having a good time though.
Could be more.
We can watch the movie.
I
later.
do want prior to us accidentally getting shut down because the thing dies. I don't know if Ryan asked you about this, but do you want to play one of your songs?
Well, since the guitar I have, I don't have a tuner, and it's in standard, and I don't play it in standard.
You don't play in standard?
No,
That's interesting.
I don't. It's quite
Tell us
frustrating.
about that.
It's interesting to me. I don't know if it's just like they're a normal person.
Standard is what everyone plays in, and or I don't want to say everyone. I don't want a broad brush stroke. Not here to discriminate against my open tuners.
99% of humans?
Listen, I
You play
want to
an
give the
open
benefit
tuning?
of the doubt. I do. I typically play an open C.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
That's an interesting thing.
Yes, it is. You know, not a lot of people play in open tunings, but it's the easiest way. It's the lane man's tuning. So if you're lazy, play in open tunings because your life will be a whole lot easier.
I don't know. When I tried to play your guitar in open tunings, like
You're not used to
a lot of those chords, I don't know. I
See how
I'm
fast
gonna
it's going
count
down?
it. I'm
Ryan?
gonna call
the
it.
threshold?
Leah's bringing a charger. Or something.
Eh,
No,
we're down to 10%
more
now.
alcohol.
So we should probably do an official wrap up because we're gonna get shut down in like 4 minutes probably.
I hear your computer working right
You
now.
know
It's
what
at
you
10%.
have?
It was at 13.
Y'all have a song together, you do. It's been a long
Yeah, we do.
time. Really? But I recorded you guys doing a demo of a song you wrote
We
together.
did. It was really good.
It's awesome.
Do you guys remember it?
There's one, Roger, that we should do. It was the first song we wrote together.
How's it go?
You know it. I'll play it.
All right.
Hold on.
In
Play
standard?
the game.
Yes, we
The song
did.
I'm talking about is like, hey.
Hold on. Are you guys gonna sing it together? Roger, if that's the case, you can use this mic.
Do you remember?
We're at 9%. You better remember quick.
You're gonna have to start it, and I don't know.
You remember?
Let's have a few more.
I see. Ah! Oops. I see you at the wrong time, wrong place. Then I'll fall back and I'll hide my face. Didn't expect you to be here with another emotion so severe.
You got this.
Run for cover. The time we had gone feel like you're one big mistake. I guess you decided to move on with another. As much as I want to hold on, don't wanna suffer the time we had gone and over. Carry on now, carry on. Despite the pain, I'll be okay. Carry on now, carry on. Not sure why this ended, but I'll keep on pretending. I'll carry on now, carry on, carry on. I know I will get over you. It may take a year or two. Every day is a new chance to start. Live my life with an open heart. Oh, carry on. Oh, carry on. Despite the pain, I'll be okay. Carry on now, carry on. Despite the pain, I'll be okay. The time we had gone and over. Carry on now, carry on. Despite the pain, I'll be okay. Carry on now, carry on. Not sure why this ended, but I'm done pretending. Carry on now, carry on, carry on.
Carry on.
It's the first time we wrote
Dude,
together.
well
Is that
done.
the first one?
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Well done.
So, guys, the battery to the laptop's about to die, and then we can't get the charger to continue working.
Yes, queen!
Oh, there it is! There it is!
The magic word.
So we're going to wrap this up. We're at 7%. Though it was at 9, and then when they were singing, it went up to 10.
Yeah,
and now
you
it's dropped
guys-
down to 7.
Your singing brought my computer energy. Well done.
So this was a wild episode.
Yeah, I've
'cause
heard
we're
that song. By the way,
magical.
I've heard that song before at the writers' room, and I just want to say
What, 6?
for you all on the internet, doesn't Carmen kind of sound like Haley of Paramore sometimes?
I've gotten
I
that.
could hear that.
yeah,
I
I've
thought you
always
were
Wait,
thought
can
that
I
a
say
little
a quick story?
Yeah, but you only got
Roger sounds
5%,
like Haley
so you better
Paramore,
hurry.
too.
One time I met Haley Williams at Harlansdale Farm, and I accidentally let my dog loose because she had her dog, and my dog went
Accidentally.
and up to her dog and started talking to each other.
Naturally.
So I got to go up to her and I talked to her for like 10 minutes.
That's awesome.
Oh, yes, Queen.
So to play
Very
us
cool.
out, we're gonna have what song off the album do we want to play that we have not heard yet tonight?
that we haven't heard tonight.
I don't know how to make
Wonderful
more.
Christmas Time from Dawson Hall is pretty cool.
Yeah, let's do that
Oh,
one.
well, we should do somebody who's on the show. Matt
Matt
McAndrew's
McAndrew.
Blue Christmas. He was.
How do I find it?
He
I'm
couldn't
very
be here tonight
confused.
because he's in Philadelphia or Los Angeles.
You sure he wasn't in Arkadelphia?
No, definitely not Arkadelphia. No one's ever been there.
Your laptop is 1,000 degrees, by the way. Feel right here.
That means that you guys, we just had a great show. We just
How do I
set
bring
the laptop
up?
on fire.
I'm
So
trying
if
to
you
do
go
it
to
before.
Spotify, we're currently doing it. You look up A Santa Claus, you click it.
I'm trying my best, but it's
Is the
struggling.
laptop really upset?
Feel how hot that is.
I mean, it's pretty warm.
It's running off battery, and we're doing a lot.
I don't know why it's having such a hard time.
Yeah, it's been struggling today. We've been doing a lot. Give it a moment.
Is Skype still open?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. Nope.
No. Yeah.
It's struggling. We're gonna. It's because battery makes it work harder than it's on a charge too.
And y'all messed up my charger.
It was,
Apparently.
it was probably Leah or Roger. Definitely not
Probably.
Carmen. She's delightful.
No, but definitely Leah's fault.
We're down to 5%. We're gonna make a song happen.
Spotify. Oh, it was your song. Sorry.
How do you close Spotify? It's still playing. How is that possible?
Nas!
You can hear it through the headphones, but somehow.
Computers is very.
Hold on. Let me do this.
It is so Oh, it just stopped.
Yeah, I just muted it too, so that way we can try to get this thing to work. So maybe we're a liar. We're not gonna be able to play out with a song because the computer is literally falling apart as we speak. Yeah, new computer, maybe a PC, not a garbage Mac. Garbage. We're gonna try our best for you guys.
I'll go to Spotify right now and listen to Santa Claus.
Thank you, Liz, for posting all the links of all the artists on tonight's episode. This was way more than normal, about 4 times as many.
Mathematically speaking.
It got kind of crazy.
By the way, jury, after the show tonight,
I can't go to the Pac-Man bar. That's your ass.
what was it? You just made me sad about something I didn't think of.
I do love the Pac-Man bar.
It is
I
amazing.
kind of want to go to the Pac-Man bar.
We should go. Yes, you can. Pac-Man bar.
That's right, maybe.
Okay, I was gonna actually say White Castle.
We have no standards. Anyways, this is clearly not going to work.
Hideout and use Spotify.
Should we just wave goodbye? It's broken as fuck.